Bandai Namco.
What is up, guys? Welcome back. This is the TWT throwback for C Major 2018. I'm Rip, joined with MarkMan here. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing well, man. What happened? You seem a lot shorter than the last time I talked to you.
Am I sitting too low? You want to?
No, maybe I'm sitting too high. Maybe I need to dip down a little bit. Either way, man,
lazy, man, I'm chilling.
We're trying to stay safe. We're at home. We're trying to enjoy some good-ass Tekken, and today we have some really good Tekken. Throwing it all the way back to Singapore of 2018 for Southeast Asia Major.
Exactly, yeah. This tournament was a crazy one. Yeah, I was actually there for this one. It was the only time I've ever been to Singapore, and let me tell you, first of all, I love Singapore. But beyond that, you look really funny in the chair so low now.
All right, let me get up a little bit. There you go.
Yeah, I tried to lower my camera. I think we're okay. But no, I remember this event, and I just remember there was stacked competition, right? People from around the world were there. This was way back season 1, I believe. The life bars were still yellow back then. So it was a good time. We had guys like Nobi, Take, and you, all of the old Yamasa boys were all together back then.
Yep.
Kudans was there. John Ding was there. Taejon, I remember, was showing up there as well because we had seen who's the first Indian in space before Taejon? Oh, I can't remember. Love Need. Love Need.
Yeah, it was Love Need. All right,
yeah, I forgot. So we had heard about Love Need in the past, but we hadn't seen Taejon just yet. So it was an exciting event. AK, of course, from the Philippines was there as well. Kakoma, just totally stacked event.
It was really stacked. I mean, a lot of the players, 5 different countries represented in the top 8. Of course, we're going to get into that pretty soon, but like you said, lots of great players and then a lot of surprises leading up into the tournament. We had a lot of American players here as well. And, this is traditionally Southeast Asia Majors is towards the end of the TWT season. So, of course, the points are even more scarce and more is on the line for a lot of these players to make or break their season.
That's right. But before we get into it, guys, don't forget we have a bunch of socials you guys can be checking out. We have the Tekken on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, and also BNE Esports on YouTube and Twitter as well. That's where you're going to get all your official all your official links to everything that's happening, as well as the official videos on that YouTube channel. So make sure you guys go and follow us at all those places. And if you guys want to join in on the conversation, don't forget to use the hashtag TWT throwback. Let us know what you think about this event, what events you guys want to see coming up, what are your favorite moments of these events, who you wish had won this event, anything, whatever you're interested in, use the hashtag TWT throwback. But that's not all that's going on. We also have coming up this weekend, that's right, October 17th, we're going to be going down for the Tekken Online Challenge in Australia. Registration is now live. Go to TekkenWorldTour.com to check it out. Of course, if you guys haven't been watching the Tekken Online Challenge, it's an open bracket tournament. We got a 6 final boss who's been showing up. All the final bosses have been a lot of fun, really. I mean, if you missed the last one with the main man, oh my God, did you guys miss out? That was so hype. Incredible.
And speaking of which, you just mentioned earlier to follow everyone, especially the Bandai Namco Esports channel on YouTube, where you can watch some of that action that you just missed from the EU North. Again, that final boss. If you miss it, man, if you like lasers, you definitely want to tune in.
Exactly. And that's not all, though. The following week, we're also going to be back in the USA for Tekken Online Challenge US Central. That's going to be October 24th. Again, the registration is already live at TekkenWorldTour.com. Make sure you guys go do it. It's going to be the same deal, man. We got a big open bracket. We're going to have a final boss. We're going to have some sick exhibitions the next day. So it should be fun. It's always fun so far, to be honest.
It's back in the U.S., and I'm excited. The last event we had for the US East, that was a fun-filled day. I wonder who's going to be the final boss for this one. I wonder who it's going to be.
Is a good question. I want to look at the regions. I mean, is the Central, does that include Atlanta, or are they part of the East?
No, Atlanta was part of East.
Oh, man. So who's in Central? Oh, my gosh.
Midwest,
I have some ideas.
Texas, who knows?
As soon as you I think that was the key state right there, Texas. But of course, guys, we also have exhibitions coming up in Australia, and Australia is one of those regions where we don't know a lot of the players. Like I can tell you, Alchemist and Rec, those guys are fantastic players. I remember meeting both of them down in BAM. Alchemist super knowledgeable, streams a bunch on Twitch as well. They're gonna have a Steve Fox mirror match. Then you've got Dion Gray, who we're used to seeing with his Jack. But apparently now with the Leroy going up against Tin Lu, who I have not seen, but is using martial law, so I'm excited about that. And then we got DS Daniel versus Stuckles. And we got a Geese Howard versus Lucky Chloe matchup. That sounds ridiculous.
It could be. They're trying to figure out who's going to be the lead dancer, right?
I don't know what they're trying to do. That's between Geese and Lucky Chloe.
It's like who's the biggest dweeb dance? That's our dance-off. They got to figure it out between them two.
Yeah, Geese Howard, he's something in this game, man. And just what happened with that tweet Harada put out last night? That was the craziest
Which one?
thing.
He put out a bunch of tweets last night that I'm still trying to recover from.
Dude, I didn't see a bunch. All I saw was the one. You got to fill me in on the rest. The one I saw was the one about like, hang tight. We know we have like the downloads are going to be sooner than you expected or something.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was. That's the one I was talking about. So obviously everyone's excited for season 4. Everyone knows that it's going to be coming out in the fall, which is any time now, I guess. But the team is obviously hard at work. So again, as I mentioned, I just said it in the stream chat. And if you aren't already watching, join us in the stream chat, of course, twitch.tv/Tekken. Just stay tuned. Follow Harada and follow also the Tekken channel just for any updates.
Yeah, that was exciting. When I saw that, I was like, dude, what does that mean? Like in my head, I thought we were coming in it's coming in December, and I'm like, still got a bunch of time. Now I'm like, wait a second, how soon is it? Is it October? Is it November? Like I have no idea anymore. So it's gonna be pretty exciting regardless. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, the concept of time is always a great one, but of course, you just gotta. You got to hope that the teams, obviously they're hard at work. I just want to make sure it's a quality product. I mean, this is a brand new season. Not only did they confirm new characters, we got new moves, we got to rebalance. There's a lot that we're going to be kind of unraveling as we get all this content. So, it's an exciting time. Usually when this happens, everyone goes back to the lab, everyone starts playing again. So, yeah, I just hope it's a good time for everybody.
Exactly. But, speaking of time, I think it's time to time travel back to 2018. We got to check out this tournament we had out in Singapore in just a second.
Yeah, I hear that. I definitely hear that. You know why I hear that? It's because we're using these awesome Astro headsets, of course, the official headset and the mix app of the TWT throwback. So lots of love to Astro for always supporting us. Another event that's going to be coming up, this next Tuesday, every Tuesday we've been doing the Bud Light Beer League. Tekken 7 is featured right now, so make sure you guys catch all the Bud Light Beer League Tekken 7 tournament Tuesday nights on twitch.tv/Bud Light. There's going to be another one coming up, I believe, for the West Coast this coming Tuesday, so make sure you guys check that out.
Exactly. Bin Chang and Suk, and they've been battling, week in, week out. It doesn't matter. This had a crazy battle last night even. So those matches are just incredible fun to watch. So if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you guys tune in for the Bud Light Beer League as well.
Now we can jump in. We can jump in, hit 88 miles per hour. Oh my gosh, that's you.
What? Oh, damn, it's John. That's Taejon.
No, you're on the side of the stage with.
Oh, that's me.
Steve. Damn, you have short hair back then.
Oh man, it looks the same though. Just as long as I keep these cool Astro headsets on, and you can't tell that.
Oh yeah, you got
the hair's changed at all.
You got the helmet on.
Mm-hmm. I remember when right before we did this top 8, we had originally planned we're gonna walk through the venue from all the way across and make this grand entrance thing, and then we tried to, we're like, all right, we don't have the wireless reception for this. Let's get back to the stage. Oh man. Is this the event where that dude walks in front of the camera during the top 8?
Multiple times? Yeah.
Does it? Oh man.
I think I'm waiting at the commentator table for you guys to show up. I think I'm actually at the commentator desk.
Did we do 3-man commentary for this?
I don't think we did 3-man commentary, no.
Okay. Man, even Tasty Steve's hair is short here in comparison to where it's at now.
I wonder what level my hair was at back then. I'm pretty sure it was short. But you guys are walking to the stage. Of course, we have our first match locked in. Of course, this is Jun Ding going up against Taejon, Korea versus India.
Right, and this is obviously we're inside the bracket. It's the top 8. We hadn't seen Taejon at this point, I don't feel like, right?
I don't think so.
The first time I saw him.
I agree, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Taejon used Jack, right?
I think Asuka is what I remember.
You're right. It is Asuka. Love Need was Jack.
Love Need was the Jack. Exactly. Yeah. So
right.
I think he was mainly an Asuka player, which is super peculiar to see make it into a top 8. Especially back here in season 1. John Ning at the time, sponsored by UIU. I think this was kind of during his rise.
Oh yeah, he had a great year.
Exactly. I think prior to being picked up by UIU, he was just kind of tagging along with JDCR and them everywhere. And then when he got sponsored, yeah, they got those fancy waves out there for the C because it was C major.
That's pretty cool.
Damn,
I forgot about that. But I remember in 2018, Jun Ding was doing so well. He ended up getting second, I believe, overall in points. Second only to Knee, right?
Mm-hmm. Man, look they're all hype about their own intros. They didn't even know about it because they probably just filmed a little video snippet or pose or whatever, and it's oh, you know that fancy wave work with it. Excellent. Man, but lucky Chloe for John Ding. He was still in that mode.
Taejon is one of the people who are standing out the most when it comes to being a competent threat here, especially for those.
All right, and you see Taejon here. He's locked in, loaded. He looks calm. He's having a little exchange of words, I guess, with John Ding.
Oh, here we go. Junding picking the Lucky Chloe. You know, at this point, he was using a bit of both of these characters that he has in his arsenal, both Eddie and Lucky Chloe.
He's on pad. He's so fast. How do we stop him? Too fast.
Pad players, man, are trying to take over.
All right, let's see. Forgotten Realm, game 1.
I can tell you right now.
First to 2 until we get to winners final, losers final, grand finals.
All weekend, and it has definitely gotten him the ground he's needed to make it to this top 8.
All right, starting it off. I'm trying to get a sense of how hyped Steve is just by listening to his past commentary. Usually it's a good indicator.
I feel like at this point, like, we didn't know what to expect, right? Because we had seen Taejon doing pretty well in the tournament, but yeah, we knew John Ding, we know all the other heavy hitters. But now was like, well, this was the question, like can Taejon like hang with these guys, or this is the test.
I mean, you got to put some respect on his name. Usually this event gets a lot of the killers. May not have huge numbers, but I mean, the fact that he's on winner's side top 8 says a lot already about the tournament.
Exactly.
He's gone through some killers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I might venture back. Let me jump into the time machine and check the Smash GG page for this.
Is there a link? I want to see it. Damn! Sidestep into the down forward 2 launcher and breaks the floor.
Oh yeah, and if you guys are tuning in, this is definitely live commentary.
Yes, hello there. How are you? Turtle. You got to throw in the names so they know, like, oh gosh.
You got to do it.
But John Ding, he's with Taejon right now. Oh boy.
Look at the damage.
Look at the damage.
Look at it.
Look at it.
Yeah, already taking him down to the bottom floor. Taejon was just such a solid wall of a player. I mean, obviously he's having trouble here, trying to find his familiarity in the Lucky Chloe matchup. Right now he has the wall. Let's see what he does.
Oh God. But the dancing? Oh God, it was close. Close one. All right. Taejon on the board there.
Able to squeak it out.
Yeah, it all started with one good whiff punch with his down forward 2. And that hop, he just whiffed. No, not a real big punish there from Taejon, though. Yeah, anytime he sees Lucky Chloe go backwards, I feel like Taejon hesitates. And, this is back when the game was relatively new still for everybody, so maybe that's part of it. Like, people weren't as familiar with Lucky Chloe.
And that's what opens up his game. But he is down 2 rounds, so he's going to need this one if he wants to stay alive in his first match.
I remember those days when, like, the tournament you'd enter Lucky Chloe, you're like, oh God, I don't know what this character does still.
I feel like that happens still sometimes.
Oh, I have that problem with all other characters. Like Gigas right now, until I started picking up, I was like, dude, I still don't know what the hell Gigas does.
Yeah.
Katarina sometimes, definitely.
I mean, it's anytime there's a new character, like a new character in a Tekken game, that always comes into play, right? You're like, oh man, does this player know this matchup? And it usually is one of those things where it's a test, because you got to remember, we're playing 2 out of 3 matches early on. You don't have that much time to adjust or learn the matchup.
Without a doubt.
That option right there opens up.
Yeah, Taejon, he looks so calm. He got beat up that first game.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, this is when we had a random stages too. You couldn't even pick your own stage.
Oh, the Jimmy J Tran rule. Oh, I forgot.
Not even there. It doesn't exist.
3 rounds to 1.
Damn.
That was a different time. This was definitely a different era.
But it happens.
Yeah, it's cool though. I love going back and watching how things have changed over the years. I mean, it doesn't even seem that long ago. Like 2018, it was just 2 years ago, right? I mean, it's probably around this month even. It's probably almost exactly 2 years ago.
Sometimes, in your region, you have a lot of good players, but you don't have the character experience with all the characters in the game. And Lucky Chloe, one of the characters that's
Dunk.
a little underused, I would say.
Damn, I'm talking about Lucky Chloe being underused 2 years ago? That's crazy.
It's the tailspin. And look at this first round looking a lot better. But not over just yet. Rage is available for Lucky Chloe.
But yeah, I definitely think that India probably didn't have any Lucky Chloes. Based on how this is going so far.
I just feel like there's not that many Lucky Chloes in general. I mean, even now, obviously we see them in online tournaments, but at the local level for these types of tournaments, not a lot of Lucky Chloe players came out.
Holy moly. Yeah, that's exactly right. But a beautiful sidestep there. Maybe just took a guess. And sometimes in Tekken, you got to do that, right? You're not going to know every string, but you see a string a couple times, you're like, all right, I think there's probably a place I can step here.
Yeah.
Ooh, finishing it this time.
I just also feel like this is a test not just for Taejon, but also for John Ding. It's like obviously Lucky Chloe is one of the characters he uses, not his traditional main character. So there's obviously things versus wise that he has to make sure that he's able to do with this character, because sometimes you just don't react the same way as you do to your character that you've been using for 5 years or even longer, right?
Yeah, and yeah, it seems that right now Taejon's getting a read on John Ding's timing too, because that down for 2 throw out was real peculiar. Like he anticipated a side step and he got it. But right now, the second game, all in Taejon's favor. It's like he doesn't even care about not knowing the match. Like, I think I just got your timing. It's fine. Damn, just 3 down for 2s in a row?
Yeah. I mean, not only that, he's starting to feel more comfortable movement-wise. Oh my god! Against the rage drive?
He didn't care what it was. He's like, I'm Oscar. I'm not letting it go.
With the gate reversal. Jeez.
Wow.
Taejon still looking like a stone cold killer, just, you know, unfazed by that.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. And, you know, there's a lot on the line here, especially early on, you know, winner side top 8. You win that match, you are guaranteed to play in longer sets after that. So
No,
you got to
exactly.
get
That's a
that.
great
You don't
point.
want to go to the loser's bracket.
Yeah, you know, that's something I never really think about. You know, when you're just that one match away for winner's final, top side of winner's side, top 8, getting to long sets super important. That's a great point. The John Ding switch characters here, Eddie?
You might win the first game, but I guarantee he's like, okay, now I know. Like he's paying.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. You know, he used Eddie. I would say, oh my gosh, he's sticking to Chloe. He's sticking to Chloe. This happened, you know, we were all here. I don't remember this.
I don't remember either. I honestly, seeing him stick to Chloe here makes me feel like he loses.
Maybe. We'll see.
Looking for the duck once again.
Obviously, this is going to be a little bit different, but I keep forgetting, you know, this is so early. This was like a month after Geese came out, right? So Geese was super new in this game. You know, I don't think we see him in this top 8, but, you know, he was a different kind of beast back then. Oop, here we go, the beat down.
Oh, shoe punch. Tooth fairy again.
Another one?
Oh my god, it's cheap.
Rinse, recycle, repeat.
Yo, 4 rounds straight. Taejon with the lead now for John Ding.
Oh, punish.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Oh,
Man.
Dude, he's testing his defense.
I mean, everything that he's throwing out is hitting. That's the thing. Is like early on, you saw in the first matchup, Taejon was whiffing. He was kind of hesitant on his offense, but now he's playing so confident.
Yeah, big down for 2s, you know, a lot of big low pokes. What is happening?
About to send John Ding to the loser bracket.
Taejon is definitely about to do what you just said in the past. He's about to send him to the losers bracket. Easy.
Dude, 5 rounds straight? How did that even happen? The way the first game looked, it was like, oh yeah, he doesn't even know the character. Damn, did I get like baited by him twice?
Oh my god, he is destroying him right now.
Look at the positioning, Taejon.
He is
figured it
completing
out.
the download. Oh, it's done. It is done. What are you gonna do, John Ding?
Dude, what the hell just happened?
6 rounds straight. He just gave the okay. He just gave the okay afterwards. And again, this is Taejon. This is the first time we see him in the TWT, and he just beat the guy that's in second place points-wise.
Yeah.
Destroyed him. He destroyed him.
And he got blown up the first game, so you look at it and you think, oh man, this is not good for him.
Hey,
and he just
wait a
turns
minute.
around like that?
Wait a minute.
We were talking about like Taejon and like
Hold on. I couldn't find the Smash GG page, but I think this tournament was the tournament that Arsenal Ash went to.
No way.
Did not make it out of pools.
No way.
I think so.
I was there.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is he didn't make it out of pools. He didn't really make a noise there, but I'm pretty sure Arsenal Ash was at this tournament.
What? I want to find out about that. Does anyone in the chat know about this? Was Arsenal
Someone
Ash
find the
at this
brackets first of
tournament?
all. Let us know.
And he wasn't in the top 16 or the top 8?
No.
We've been looking at players like John.
I mean,
Let's
is the
get
guy
the
about to walk in
detectives.
front of me right now? Oh, okay. I feel like there's a little edit there. Nice.
I have one person confirming in the chat so far.
Really? Holy crap! If that's true, that's shocking, right? Because I was gonna mention, you know, we see Taejon here from India. We had seen Lovely from India. Pakistan wasn't really on anyone's radar at the time.
It was on Challenge? Oh, okay. Well, it's definitely not on there right now.
Oh yeah, sorry, something went wrong.
So AK from the Philippines, the boy wonder, you know, up until this point, we've seen him, you know, since the Tag 2 days where he really stepped onto the scene as a young 14-year-old that was competing at the World Tournament, going up against Naroma, who also had a breakout year this year where he ended up winning the Korean Master event.
Yeah, Naroma was like beast mode this year.
We've all heard the story.
I feel like when I see AK now, when I'm looking back at this footage, he looks younger to me. He looks like he's having more fun. And now, you know, you see him in like 2019, he's like a veteran. He's like a grizzled veteran. He's like,
he looks
I gotta
stressed.
win these damn tournaments. Yeah, he's stressed. He's tired of losing.
It's what happens
Time
when
to get the W's.
you go to the dark side and, you know, AK started picking Akuma and stuff, right? You could tell he was playing for keeps now. The passion went out the window. He started playing, turned over to the dark side. Oh, Naroma picking Deviljin.
He was supposed to lose those rounds.
So it's Deviljin versus Shaheen. Shaheen, a character that is used for the most part almost exclusively by AK. You know, I feel like that's the character that he used throughout most of Tekken 7's life. He switched, obviously, used a little bit of different characters here and there, but this is the character that he ended up using a lot.
Game 1, Naroma AK.
Oh my gosh.
Kick his face.
Nice using that
Here we go, going for the wall, unable to get it, but still locking him down there, and that wasn't even all countering it, but it all hit. Oh my gosh, and that all hit too.
All right, opportunity for AK to make a crazy comeback. Wouldn't put it past him. Counter hit, get up low, rage mode available. Will he spend it? Doesn't even need to yet. Keeps it for later. Woof.
Yep.
That was like a perfect comeback too.
Stolen from Naroma.
He's like, shut up, Steve. I'm doing stuff too, man.
Right.
Pushing me to the wall. Whatever.
Uh-oh.
I can tell you right now.
See what AK is able to do here. As you know, he's trying to find an opening. You know, that first round, obviously, it felt like he was losing it. Then he made that miraculous comeback. Here comes the slides.
I should become a Shaheen player. You know, I was just thinking, you know, remember when AK used to be a law player? Remember when Lohai used to be a law player?
Yeah. I'm surprised you never followed suit.
I should have. If I wanted to be a winner, I would have followed suit. Damn it.
You know, I remember Shaheen early on, especially. He became a popular choice from from the cast of new characters. Obviously, he was very strong in the vanilla version of Tekken 7 in the arcades, and that kind of carried over. A lot of those players still ended up using him.
Yeah, I think he's taller than you expect him to be. You know, he's got long range, long legs. Jab reach good. Down forward one is solid. Yeah, look at that down forward one for the conversion there. Wow. Oh, nice try.
Uh-oh. Just keeping him there. And, you know, very similar to the players that are even, like, from South America, a lot of the Asian players would say, you know, the delay and the timing from the players in the Philippines is very, very different and interesting from what they're used to from Japan and Korea. I don't know if you had the chance to play against a lot of the players in the Philippines. I know we went last year for
yeah, I didn't get to, man. I really want to.
They definitely play at a different tempo.
Yeah, I mean, just historically, from having like the Filipinos players come to Southern California way back in the DR days.
Yeah.
You know, that was like the first experience I had. I was like, oh yeah, all right, these guys are hella good. So,
oh yeah, what's his name? Owen V Fnatic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very good player. You know, even Filthy Rich had a good different sense of timing back then when he used Beck.
Yeah, Beck those. I think he's like, you know, man, I'm just gonna win. Hayati 5.0, no problem.
No problem.
He's top 8 to the Evos.
Right. AK starting to fight back here. You know, final round here in match number 1. Nice whiff punish.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Damn, it's gonna be close.
Ooh, that's not gonna get the screw. Yep.
Uh-oh, the hell sweep.
Well, what's he gonna do?
He's gonna reach the wall here. Oh gosh.
Oh,
wall parry.
Threw it away.
That was clutch. That was a clutch low parry there from AK. There's a lot of momentum on Naroma's side, but you know, he was ready for it.
Interesting. You know, I'm not sure what kept Naroma from not using the rage art there. He had the wall. Could have gone for the rage art. Could have done more damage and could have been a simpler mix-up at the end. But unfortunately, he got low parried. Got greedy.
Yeah, that was a pretty risky thing to throw out there for him, considering the comeback he'd already gone for at that point. Sticking it out with Deviljin, it looks like. This was where I started to get confused about Naroma. Like, I just felt like his Jack was so good that I never understood why he picked other characters.
Tell me about it. You know, for a lot of the like Naroma's play, we've always seen him, you know, really burst onto the scene with Jack. But then every other time we've seen him play, he's been using Dragunov and Deviljin, right?
Right, and then he doesn't seem to have, you know, as much impact as when he used Jack.
Yeah.
Like, his other characters are good. They can beat top players.
It's interesting, though, because, you know, we saw that tier list recently from, what's his name, Chikurin?
Yep.
Who plays with Naroma. They're from the same area in Japan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And based on the feedback that he got from players like Naroma, they had Jack ranked at the very bottom, the bottom 2 characters.
That's crazy.
So I wonder if that comes into his mentality when he's going into these matchups.
Could be.
Don't even need it.
Yeah, because I was looking at that Chikurin bottom 3. It was Lei, Eddie, and Jack. And I was like, what characteristics do you put that all 3 of these characters share? You know, and I couldn't figure it out. I was like, one has a good backdash, one can sidestep, one has good damage, one has better range. You know, I'm like, there's nothing that's consistent between all 3 characters.
Yeah. It obviously has to do with their experience. That's the only explanation. So Chikrin playing with probably one of the best Jack players in the world, having that opinion, that says a lot. Then again, we think he's crazy. A lot of people think he's crazy. He's the world champ. What does he know? He's the world champ. What does he know?
Yeah. I mean, it might also be based against Geese Howard specifically, maybe. You know, maybe Geese specifically is good against those characters.
You never know. But, you know, Chikrin has always been a top-tier kind of player. It's a top-tier character kind of player. It's not exclusive to Geese. He used, you know, Jin, Akuma, uses Devil Jin. Oh, interesting to see. Oh, man, AK is trying to run away with this. He wants to move into the winners finals. You know, Taejon obviously waiting there.
Oh, right. This is the winner's side as well.
Oh, yeah. You know, already in the winner's side, we have 4 different countries represented.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's super sick to see.
India, Korea, Japan, and Philippines.
Yeah. All right, poking away. Went for the first hit of the Twin Lancer. Twin Lancer getting him a lot of mileage here, but again, it just doesn't do enough damage. That'll do damage, though.
Yeah, he had the backdash, ducked out of range of the low, got the wall stand, too, for the whiff punish. Wall carry's good here.
Oh, there's a punish. He gets the knockdown. He's by the wall. He's going to have to be careful. And AK at a life deficit, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's able to squeak it out.
The AK special. Oh, man. Third hit again?
This is weird. All right. He's gotten that twice already.
Yeah. He just hits the first hit as natural combo, and the third hit he just delays it, and AK eats it.
Maybe AK's been traumatized by Tekken 4 Jin or something.
He's like, I gotta get out of here. Maybe he knows a trick I don't know about yet. No, sir. Yeah, immediately switched up the punish. I love that. Naroma instantly learning. Oh no. Perfect access here for Naroma.
Oh, here we go. Follow up. Let's see what he does.
Fighting really close to this wall right now. Nice wall standing forward to stop that pressure.
AK, can you steal it back?
Oh, he definitely had it. Is Naroma going to be able to pull it to another game?
I can't believe that down for one reaches so far.
Oh my gosh, they're just chopping away at each other. Look at that. Look at that.
Moving on to winners finals.
Damn, look at that smile. See, that's like the kid AK right there, man. That kid is gone. He's a grown ass adult man now, dude.
I mean, the Philippine contingent, you could hear them at the venue. They screamed, and they were obviously overjoyed. Really nice to see, of course. You know, I've said this many times before. The Philippine fans and the Philippine competitors, they're probably some of the most passionate Tekken players that I know.
Top notch. They're number one, man. For as far as all the regions I've been to around the world, like the Philippines was like on a whole other level, right? There's just no other scene I've seen that compares.
Let's take a look back at this match, though. First game.
Yeah, replay tech.
Started off strong, goes down final round.
Yeah, the replay tech was strong back then. And you know, AK stole that first round, and then man, that was a very close ending for the first game as well.
AK is one of those players too that he's very. It's very visible to see if he's shaken or if he's hyped, right? You see it at the end of matches. You see it in between rounds or if he's getting frustrated. He's one of those very expressionable players. Look at that. He almost knocked the camera out of his place. A pop-off, and look at Naroma. He's like, okay, that's cool.
The freeze frame, dude.
That's cool. It wasn't frozen. He just had no emotion on his face. Oh, is this the guy that hit the camera? What happened?
I don't know what. No, there's a dude who literally walks across in front of me. Like, there are people all over the place here.
Like, these guys are trying to talk to you right when you're doing commentary. It happened. I think that happened for sure. At least during the pools, maybe.
Oh, damn. Dimebag was here, too?
Yeah, Dimebag's in the top 8.
Oh, what?
He is in the top 8. That's how you know it was a long time ago.
Versus Nobi.
Yeah, people walking behind us is fine, but some guy, I remember he walked between the camera and us. So he just walks by, and I just remember my face because Tasty posted it, and I just look all pissed, like, look, watching this guy walking across in front of us.
All right, we can look here. This is the top 8 bracket, all right. So look, we just finished our 2 winner side matches, and then we're going into the losers where we have Book and some other players. You're currently blocked by your head right now.
Just gotta, there you go.
All right, so Book and Nobi, and then we have Kudans and Dimebag. Oh, man, this is an all-star cast.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this tournament, this top 8, you know, regional diversity, character diversity, and definitely an all-star cast.
The losers bracket's crazier than the winners bracket. You got former world champion in both Kudans and Nobi, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then very, very strong players in Book, probably the #1 player out of Thailand within the Southeast Asia region. And he's been very consistent, you know, throughout the Tekken 7's life. Man, what was Nobi doing there?
Nobi always has the crazy faces.
He has the best camera faces, right?
Oh yeah, without it. You give him a chance to make a pose for the camera for his intro, basically into the top 8 or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
He'll always do something fun.
Episode of SpongeBob. All right, here we go. My boy Book.
All right, here we go indeed.
Right now. He got the
Book with glasses on too.
You're about to get in trouble, man.
Shout out to Book. I think he recently
There
graduated.
we go.
There's the handshake.
Book, one of those players, a Jin specialist, one of the best Jin.
Oh, and this is back in his days when he was just a Jin master.
I mean, I'm just
Only
saying,
Jin.
Consistent highest placing. That's
Never
all
gonna
that
try a
matters.
Leroy out ever.
100%. Book still cut out for him, though. Like I said,
Is it really?
yeah.
I mean, look.
All right, going into the matchup here. Again, this is loser's bracket action, so it's a race to 2. Loser is out of the tournament. And this is when Nobi really started experimenting with other characters other than Dragunov. And this is also when Book started having nightmares about this matchup.
Does it start right here?
I don't know if it starts here, but it was during this year for sure.
Dude, I was just thinking like, oh, this is 2018, so 3 months later, Book's at Evo Japan with Leroy. I'm like, no, that's the whole year after that. That's 15 months later. Holy crap, this is forever ago in Book's life.
Dude, this is like the 3rd anime arc season or something like that. There was a lot of different arcs for our anime.
This is when he's still a child, you know, him and AK.
During the training flashback.
Yo, the delay right there.
Okay.
Book really lucky because the wall messed up the combo. Goes for the low
Uh-oh.
Albatross.
Nice. April close it out.
I feel like I always see Book on this stage.
I can't. Stop.
Oh,
It's like Book versus Rancho, I think, was also on the stage from.
Yeah, I feel like it was.
right there.
From Seam the other year, right?
Right there.
Man, chopping away. Damn.
Wall bounce would've been sideways.
When he starts rolling, dude, he doesn't stop.
Book guys work out for him, huh?
Back.
Damn, look at that. Book is putting in work right now.
Over, yeah, man.
Showing, like, I mean, is this really such a bad matchup for Jin now if you look at it this way?
I mean, the crazy thing is Nobody's not doing back one, right? Like, Book is hitting hella buttons, and
Yeah.
there's no back ones coming out of
Bro,
Nobi.
he's a Dragunov player. Let him adjust.
Yeah. He's like, can I hit him with down 2? I'm finna down 2.
Finna down 2.
Underranked.
He might be doing Steve's down 2. Still pretty good, and it's not as great. Oop.
This game is beat down.
Okay, no,
Uh-oh.
low parry. Here we go.
Don't tell me he's going to win. He's going to make this
There's
comeback?
no way. No
There's
way.
definitely no way. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Outta here.
Right through the Sonic Drive.
Blue stuff all over the floor.
I mean, you know, I was saying no way, but if he hit that Sonic Drive, it was over.
It could have been. It could have been over.
Well, right here.
Breakable
I think this is the
wall,
old Sonic
combo
Drive too,
extension.
where it was super beefy, did extra damage, hit on the ground and stuff like that.
Second, did he even have Sonic Drive in this game? Or was that the other one?
My boy Book.
Season
he-
1, he didn't even have Sonic Drive yet, right?
You're right.
You were right. You mentioned
He went for the Dempsey roll?
he came to
I
play.
think he did. Wait, am I tripping?
Wait a minute. When did they add? They added in it with wall bounce, right?
You know what? I'm tired of this.
I think so. That was season 2, right?
You know, I didn't look up the patch notes and get the currency for this time when we were going back in time. So I gotta check. I gotta check my notes.
Geese Howard is in this, and he's a season 1 character, right?
Yeah, and Nobi.
No,
Season 1 DLC?
Isn't he season 2? Oh, yeah, he's the last season 1. I think he's the last season 1.
Oh, man.
In that first game,
I think I'm right about that.
very
Yeah.
small stage.
Man,
What's up, everybody? Shout out to the Soul Dragger and the Pakistani community. They're
How's it
coming in
going,
here,
dude?
watching as well.
Book's been counterpoking really well. There's
You guys are
Hello.
watching live right now.
Hey.
Twitch.tv/Tekken. Spread the word.
Gets the wall.
Let people know. Join us for the TWT throwback.
Stage is definitely a little smaller.
Oh, man, he's trying to get him. Right now, okay, Nobi already kind of switching things up here. Opting to go for, you know, Old Faithful, back 1 and down 4-2, mixing it up.
He definitely
Both
needs
moves.
way more of those.
Oh, yeah. Both of those moves just so great at locking down their opponent.
Right, and that's the reason that Jin players don't like the matchup. But Nobi, he's really not using it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously this round he's definitely using it a ton, but it's not mattering. Book 4 rounds straight on Nobi.
Yeah, just
and-
Book is so sharp.
Yeah, I remember thinking back at this time, like, man, all these players are leaving their mains behind. You know, you got Naroma using anything but Jack. You got Nobi using anything but Dragunov. Like, come on, guys. Like,
Yeah,
use what you got here.
where's your good stuff? Use the good stuff.
Nobi's got the better wall position.
Oof.
You know,
Back again.
oh my gosh, you got the hit.
Uh-oh.
He's like, hey,
I wonder if a lot of these players got burned out just using the same characters over and over.
I think too, yeah, because you know they were traveling so much for the tour, competing so regularly. Yeah, it must have
Every
caught-
tournament ended up being so high stakes, right? that everything that they would train for would kind of get thrown out the window, especially if they weren't able to overcome their opponent. And again, with every tournament being such an international conflict where you're able to play against these players that you probably don't normally play against, it definitely forces them to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely, getting a little bit of doubt set in, thinking like, man, maybe I can't get done with this character. Maybe it's time I switch to something else. There's just so many opportunities where you don't win. And, even just making top 8 in a tournament like this is so difficult. Like, just look at this bracket, right? So, so many times the guys make top 8 and they're like, oh, man, Dragunov didn't get done. I guess maybe I should really try my Steve next time.
Oh, he got it. He got it. That was so sick. What a crush.
I thought it wasn't going to kill. Maybe because of the counter damage. There's just a normal low kick there.
He was going through for a 1-2-1 there, so he was able to get the crush, get a little bit of extra damage out of it. But Book, I mean, I thought this was a bad matchup for Jin.
It's looking pretty good. I mean, maybe it's a bad matchup when you have a Steve main,
Oh, yeah. An actual Steve player.
Exactly.
I mean, but Nobi Steve is actually pretty damn sick. He's used him. He used him last year as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, dude, and even when I went out to Japan in 2010, he was using Steve in the arcade. So it's not a character he's like picked up in just Tekken 7. He's using the character since Tekken 6, as far as I know.
I mean, Nobi has almost every character. He has one of them. Anyways, he's going to be launching here towards the wall. What's the mix?
No. That was not a good combo. That was not a good combo. Can he duck out of it? Oh, no duck. And he'll be out of the tournament because of that. Yikes. Hey, there comes the faces again.
No B. No big Steve like that. B. Yeah, I'm out of the tournament. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah,
Thanks for showing up to the top 8.
I mean, I wonder, going back to the drawing board, it's like, dude, all right. Steve's out. Back to Dragunov.
Yeah.
It was a good try.
He's going to probably talk to the rest of his teammates that were there at the event, and he'll be like, Steve, no good.
Was he the only Yamasa boy who made the top 8? I think he is.
Yeah, in the top 8, yeah. But there's definitely other Japanese players. Naroma's there as well.
But, I mean, you and Take from Yamasa were both there.
They were both there as well. I mean, they were everywhere for a while. Top 8 was cutthroat, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, black screen.
That's the replay, baby.
Damn, loading up the replays.
I mean,
that was the first round Nobi got.
He was doing pretty well, but then Book was just able to outpace him.
Yeah, Book's pace, once he starts hitting buttons correctly, you either keep up with them or you fall behind. That's the only way it goes.
Ooh. And again, a decisive rage art. Nobi getting impatient there. Book was able to pull it off. Just he did some weird awkward finger guns at the very end, but still able to pull it off.
Oh man,
so that brings us to the other side. I mean, that's going to be a battle between 2 Korean players. We have Kudans and Dimebag coming up next. I don't think we see that matchup too often.
We definitely do not. And historically, who would I say should win that? Kudans. I feel like Kudans.
On paper, if you're a betting man, let's say if we were to bet, 9 times out of 10, people would probably side with Kudans, right? Just because of the legacy, the character. But also, I mean, Dimebag has never really been... Dimebag was one of those players. He's always great. He can crack top 8, but that's the thing, is cracking top 8. Kudans wins tournaments.
Yeah, exactly. This is back when Dimebag had hair, too.
Oh, this was before he shaved his head, yeah.
Exactly.
Intro's done. Losers side.
2018.
Did he still stick? Oh yeah, he did. He definitely did. I was gonna say he did still stick that thing in his nose. Yep.
I forgot about that, dude. It's been so long since we've seen Dimebag.
Yep. I bet you he has that shirt underneath that Equinox jersey.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's got that.
But we have the camera set up perfectly. Just above.
Here goes Kudans. Obviously Kudans not going to be performing at his highest level here, not wearing a turtleneck. It's a little bit too humid in Singapore.
Oh, it was super hot out there.
Yeah, it was drenching.
Yeah, that was brutal, for sure.
I remember walking around Singapore, during our breaks, we had to grab some food real quick, just stepping outside and then just being drenched with sweat. Wet-ass fight stick.
There were a ton of malls around there, too.
Yep.
Malls on malls and malls.
What is this underground pathway? Oh, we're in another mall.
First of all, he's got to place higher, right?
All right, here we go. Just going straight into the matchup. Devil Jin versus Asuka. Much what we expected here. Let's see how this is going to pace out. Kudans on the right, of course. And then Dimebag on the left, first player side. I think this is going to be a test. You know, Kudans one of those players that he doesn't really take too many liberties or risk offensively. He's more of a reactive player. On a whiff, he'll go for a mix-up here and there. But for the most part, he rarely uses the hell sweep as such an offensive tool unless he knows it's going to hit.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I like the
he's
demon
waiting
paw
for space here.
wall. Yeah, this is him just getting a download on Dimebag's, timing in general. See how he reacts to the wave moves, etc.
Old school Mishima play here. He's just, again, backdashing, sidestepping to the right, looking for this opportunity. Oh, slash kick.
Oh.
Did out a crouch dash. You could do crouch dash up forward into the 3, able to cancel it into running 3.
Yeah, and Dimebag, he had sidestepped so far left, it didn't matter. It still caught him.
Yep. Nice. Able to interrupt. All right, this time running into...
We have 2 Oscars in this top 8, I just realized, which is ridiculous. Taejon using so much down forward. I know, right? We got to nerf this character. And then she gets hella buffs later.
I mean, she continually always got buffed.
Yeah, she got buffed to the point that Fergus is like, nah, this character's too good. I'm not going to use her anymore. I don't even know what that means.
It's always interesting when characters get adjusted because they're either dead or they got buffed. Oh, they got buffed. I can't use them anymore.
Yeah, it's too buff for me. But dude, that was beautiful. Nice. Kudans, as you mentioned, Mishima Master.
Yeah, a lot of people say things like, the so-and-so player special, and that is definitely a specialty from Kudans, is the ability to pull out the Rage Art towards the end of the round. Okay, again, now just using the wall standing for, going for the quick pokes.
Dude, his spacing is so stupid good.
I mean, it has to be. It has to be. And this is one of the reasons why there's so few Devil Jin players, so few Mishima players, is not all of them can play at this level where they're this patient, able to capitalize on whiffs, able to capitalize with, the execution that's needed.
The thing I'm noticing here is, like, instead of doing full backdash cancels, he does like half backdash cancel, just so he can stay within range to punish still. I've never really noticed that about him, but that's crazy.
Yeah, because, I mean, part of it is, being able to dash right back in there and get in their face, whether it's going to be a hell sweep, a down forward 1, or an electric wing god fist. You got to be able to reach them afterwards.
Dimebag going to pop it in his nose, or is he going to drink some water? That's the mix-up.
Oh, that's the mix-up for sure. It's the other nostril this time, so it's definitely a mix-up. It's a 50-50.
Man, yeah, that was not a fun first game for Dimebag. This time gets the floor break stage. Both characters pretty decent on this one, to be honest.
Have you ever done commentary with yourself? I know we've done this in the past, but I feel like it's sometimes you get into sync with what you're saying, even though you've been there in the past, and then you're like, wait a minute, I was right back then, and I was right now.
I was never wrong. Or sometimes sometimes you're wrong both times.
No, exactly. But there's sometimes where you want to argue with your past self too. Like, what the hell was I thinking?
Dude, I don't know if I've gotten to argue with myself. I don't think I've really listened to it that closely. But I do notice in times where I just happen to sync up with the exact same phrase. I'm like, oh boy, I need to learn something new. That was 2 years ago. Right? You got to add something to your repertoire.
I guess we should talk about that. We're so used to doing commentary, like especially me, you, and Steve. We're probably so used to doing commentary with each other that we can get a good understanding or a good read on how players are going to finish their commentary, when the pacing is, when we should interject with our own things that we're going to say. And when I listen to this stuff, it's just like clockwork. I hear you guys all the time. I know what you guys are gonna say. I know who's gonna speak next, kind of thing. But then there's some moments you're just like, what the hell were we thinking? What the hell?
It happens, dude. Oh man. But yeah, I do love commentating. I remember at this event, the fun thing was we got to commentate with some of the locals out here. Like I remember there was back one for Valerie. She was a lot of fun to commentate with. But it's the same kind of thing too. Where you notice like, oh wow, like we even saying the same things here too. Like even when it's not people who are in our same rotation, you start recognizing those patterns.
Yeah, for example, like Valerie, I believe from, I don't know if it was Malaysia or Indonesia she's from originally, but
yeah, it's one of those. I think it's Indonesia. I'm not sure.
But her mannerisms were a lot like yours and Steve's. She obviously watches a lot of Tekken, so it was great to see that and hear that.
That was cool because it was so much easier to commentate with because of it. Like, you say that thing there, and I'll follow this. This is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, in a sense, it's kind of like a Tekken matchup. It's like you wait for your turn, figure it out.
Oh man, but finally, Dimebag getting on the board here. Took him a while to get started. But he's that kind of a player too, you know, where he starts it seems like he gets wilder and wilder, but it's really because he's putting the pieces together, figuring out where he can place his attacks.
He has a different a different way of pacing himself for sure. I mean, we've seen it before, you know, in some tournaments it takes him a while, but once he explodes, he goes crazy. Oh, Kudans ends up missing. He gets the float here, gonna capitalize.
Yeah, I think the things I know most about Dimebag, sometimes when he gets in the zone, is he hits these sidestep Tooth Fairies, right? Like it's like boom, sidestep Tooth Fairy.
Yep. And that's the thing too, is like the Tooth Fairy, you got to make sure it hits because it's launch punishable. A player like Kudans, he'll definitely electrocute back.
15 seconds to hell sweep, and I know right now Dimebag's pissed. He's like stupid hell sweep. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Just guess?
All right, 2 rounds to 1. Kudans looking to eliminate Dimebag from the. There it is. There it is. We were just talking about don't mess up your dentist appointment, otherwise you're gonna lose your tooth.
Rip, shut up. You're just making it worse.
Oh gosh.
That was so mean of Steve.
Yeah, he always tells me to shut up, dick.
I hope he shows up in the chat right now. Nice. Wall standing 4 again. Right now, a huge lead for Kudans, but again, can't count out Dimebag. He does have Rage. Rage is always, I guess, the deciding factor for a lot of things.
Yo, he can make this comeback right now.
Oh, he should. He should be dead. Rage drive, and that's it.
Uh-huh. All right, final round. Dimebag, you try to get on the board here with Kudans.
All right, Dime comeback. Let's see what he got. Goes for the wall standing 3. He could have got launched there. He has to be very careful here, especially if Kudans is moving forward at the same time. Nice. Look at this. He's like a wall, man.
Oh man, this is so scary.
And you know, that's the a traditional top player Korean mindset. You see it a lot from players like Ni, is they won't force themselves to duck, especially against, you know, pesky little low moves that won't even hurt him or kill him. They'll just wait for his bigger opportunity to do a whiff punish. And look at that, Kudans clean, super clean there in that final round. Dimebag now 7th place out of the tournament.
That was like a Ganryu hug. You know, he just grabbed his side and it's like a mix up to the grab that's coming up afterward. You know, you got to guess the right break. It's that kind of hug. You're like, gotcha.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
The post-game mix-up.
Yeah. Oh, Yu was here at this event too. Kakome was right there as well.
Dude, everyone.
Man, I saw MarkMan was there too from Australia.
Yeah. Shout out to Australia. Of course, they have their event this coming weekend. But man, that was fun stuff so far. I mean, we saw a lot here in the opening matches here for our top 8. You know, again, lots of country representation. Some players are out now, obviously, out of the tournament. We just got Nobi in 7th place, and we also got Dimebag tied for 7th place as well. But there's still a lot of great players in the losers bracket, and we have that nasty winners finals that's going to be happening later on today with Taejon and AK from the Philippines. So India versus Philippines in the winners final. Which, I mean, leading into this tournament, who would have expected that too? Especially with Korea and Japan there, right?
Yeah, we had so many kills from Korea and Japan. You know, we hadn't really heard about Pakistan yet. We'd seen Lovely from India, but like, come on, India in the winners final versus the Philippines? Like, maybe the Philippines, yeah, AK's pretty good sometimes, but no one expected Taejon.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. And, of course, we have more tech in action that's going to be heading your way. We're going to take a quick break, though, and we'll be back with more from the TWT Throwback from Southeast Asia Major 2018, and we'll be back in just a bit.
And welcome back to the TWT Throwback for Southeast Asia Majors 2018. I'm Rip. We're here with MarkMan. We just got started, so you guys haven't really missed too much just yet. But, there's a lot to be had so far. We've got crazy regional diversity. We had India and the Philippines ending up in the winners final of this tournament, AK and Taejon. So that's a pretty crazy, unexpected turn of events. I don't think anyone saw that coming.
Especially this time of Tekken, a lot of people were dominating. We're mainly out of Korea, right?
Mm-hmm.
So very different.
Korea was huge, and we just saw the Korean players go at it. We saw Kudans down there taking out Dimebag a second ago. We also saw who also didn't lose a bracket down there. Book versus Nobi, and Book took out Nobi there. Nobi trying out a Steve Fox. We saw Naroma trying out his not Jack. It was his other character, Devil Jin. That didn't work out for him either. But here we go. Moving on forward, guys. Don't forget, there are a lot of social channels you guys can be following us at if you guys are interested in this sort of Tekken information. So Tekken channel here on Twitch. You got it on Twitter as well as on Facebook. The Bandai Namco Esports channels are available with BNE Esports, both on YouTube and on Twitter. And if you guys want to follow along, we'll use the hashtag TWT Throwback. Let us know what you guys are liking about the show. What do you guys want to see? Other events you guys might be interested in taking a look at. Let us know. Just use that hashtag TWT Throwback.
Of course, there's an awesome event that's going to be happening this weekend. Registration is still open for the Tekken Online Challenge for Australia. That should be fun. I wonder who the final boss is going to be. We're going to have a nice open tournament, then a day of exhibitions. And then, of course, we're just opening up registration for another event as well. Tell them about it, Rip.
Exactly. The U.S. Central event can be coming up October 24th, just next weekend. It's not even like a week and a half away. Registration now live, TekkenWorldTour.com. So make sure you guys sign up for those. We got a bunch of exhibition stuff. Speaking of exhibitions, we got the exhibitions this weekend coming out of Australia. We got Alchemist versus Rec in a Steve Mirror match. We got Dion Gray going up against Tin Lu. Leroy versus Law. I hope so. And we got DS Daniel versus Stuckles. Geese Howard versus Lucky Chloe. All these exhibitions have been a ton of fun to watch. If you missed last week's one, Emperor taking out Sephi Black with Gigas. What? Gigas beat Miguel?
Yeah.
It was crazy. And the way it went down, I think Sephi had to lead 4-2. And it was like, oh, it's over. There's no way Gigas comes back 5 straight on Miguel when it's Sephi Black's Miguel.
I mean,
and then boom.
How often do we see that character matchup as well? Gigas versus Miguel. I mean, it's very rare that we see Miguel. It's very rare that we see Gigas at a high level. So it was really nice to see that from both of those players. But again, Emperor coming back to form. Emperor was a beast back in the Tekken 6 days. He kind of disappeared for a little bit, but now back into the mix. It was really nice to see him play and do very well, obviously.
And I really love the pre-match interviews there, because Emperor in his one, he was saying beat me last time. I really didn't feel like I was at my best right then, but now I feel like I'm better again, so I'm back. And then he beat him. He's listening to that and then seeing it afterwards. Or you have the complete opposite of that, where Blackbeard's I'm gonna bust him up. Watch this. It might be 5-1, 5-2. I think okay, I like to play more.
Yeah,
Blackbeard got destroyed.
And then there's a post-game interviews as well. It's super cool to see this, because these players, they know in advance who they're going to be playing against, so it gives them some time to do their homework on the matchups. But will they do the right amount of homework, and will they do studying against the right characters? And I feel like things you were just reading that fight card to us, right? Mm-hmm. I don't even know if those players are going to use those characters, right? They tell us which characters they might use, but then again, come game day, they might be using a completely different roster. So it's crazy to see that, and I'm sure it leads into some hilarity behind the scenes.
Yeah, the matches obviously they're not character locked. So we have characters on there, but they're free to switch characters, and we know that Dion Gray uses other characters outside of Leroy. He's mainly known for his Jack. So he's got Leroy there, but maybe the Jack's coming out to play. Who knows?
Who knows? But of course, we are going to jump right back into the TWT throwback action. We're going to go back in time to 2018. Right now, you can see on the screen we got Book and Jun Ding, Korea versus Thailand.
And John Ding just lost to Taejon on the winner's side of top 8 a second ago. Book just coming off his win against Nobi here.
Yep. This is losers bracket action. So, of course, this is an elimination match, a race to 2 wins.
John Ding looks tired. He had he must have had a long night out there in Singapore.
I feel like this is such an interesting tournament because, there's a lot of matchups that we see. So we saw Nobi versus Book early on, right? That's Steve versus Jin. That's a matchup that Book has been very vocal about in the past about how much he hates that matchup. Even times there he would pick another character against Steve, right? And then in turn, this particular matchup, Jin versus Eddie, right? This is a matchup. Oh, he didn't even pick Eddie. See? He didn't even pick Eddie. This is a matchup that Junding traditionally does not like if he does use Eddie versus Jin.
Gotcha.
So obviously switching over to Lucky Chloe to see how this is going to work out. But Junding right now, let's see what he does. He has the ability to sidestep. That's one of the big differing factors here overall in the matchup. But again, at the time, you know, a lot of people have said this about Lucky Chloe, that she is not one of the better characters in the game. And it really comes down to knowledge and what you know, because she is very, very punishable.
Where do you rank her? Like, where do you think Lucky Chloe fits in?
I think she's probably the lower part of the middle.
Okay.
I don't think she's the worst in the game, though. I honestly don't think she's the worst in the game.
I think a lot of people put her at like the very bottom of the game, and I don't think it's there.
Yeah.
Damn.
I do think she's better than Eddie, though. That's just my opinion. I don't know how you feel.
Okay. I don't really know enough about Eddie, to be honest. Like, I've just seen Eddie being very effective in tournament, so
He's
that
used
like
more. I think that's a big
perspective.
part of it. The fact that he's used more is just, I guess, proof in itself. Oh, nice.
I feel like if I go against Eddies on like an infinite stage who are very patient players, it's so hard to beat that character.
Yes.
So you know, if I play Eddie with like walls and everything, then I think he's a lot weaker. And most of the game stages are with walls, so could be.
Yeah. I mean, one of the things I think is very difficult for both of these characters is the ability to open up their opponent. If they're at a life deficit, what are they really going to do that is safe enough, not as risky, that's going to help them come back into the match? They don't have the best rage drives. They don't have the best combo starters either.
Damn, just ducked. He didn't commit. Man,
but in terms of punishment, characters like Lucky Chloe and Eddie, they do have some interesting moves. I mean, there's the while standing ones into the launch, which not a lot of characters have. They also have, well, Lucky Chloe at the very least, she has a super punishable hop kick, but it's a really good hop kick.
Really good. Yeah, he goes through moves, right? I mean, if you have someone looking at hitbox, I'm gonna take a look at it. It's probably a good one.
But a lot of people have been looking through different spectacles nowadays. I've been noticing that on social media. Oh, he's gonna get the kill. Yeah. Oh no, very close.
The kill doesn't hit low, and dances again. Oh, John Ding's all hyped up. Book smiled there too. He's like, I got wrecked.
Yeah, he stole that away.
Wow.
Oh man, Sleepy John Ding getting the victory for the first game at least.
Oh yeah.
Game 2. This is
good stuff here. Let's see what Book is gonna do to adjust in the matchup. Obviously, John Ding, since he won that match, he's gonna have to stick to Lucky Chloe here. But Book, I didn't feel like at any point in that matchup he was out of control. He obviously lost in the scramble at the very end, but that's tough for anybody.
Yeah, and you know, he smiled immediately afterwards, so he knows. Like, he recognized that just was bad luck. You know, his wall combo, if it hit low like normal, he would have killed, but didn't. John got the tech roll, 50-50 situation. Didn't work out.
All right, going back into it, we are at the Howard Estate here. The ability for some damage on top of damage just because of the breakable walls there. Man, those walls are expensive, man. I'd hate to be the guy that has to fix up the stage after the match.
I remember when this stage came out, I was like very vocal against it. I was like, this is a bad idea. People are going to figure it out. We're going to see in tournament, people are going to do these dumb combos that go wall to wall to wall to wall. And actually, we've seen very little of them. You know, like,
it's crazy. We see him in casual. We see him in casual play, right? We see him in combo videos. But in tournament, I could only think of maybe 2 or 3 times where we've seen a big one here, right?
Right. So I mean, like, and the fact that it's possible means, of course, we got to see it, and it's kind of dumb in that sense. But it's so rare that it's just kind of fun now, actually. To be honest.
I mean, I feel like if it does happen, the player definitely earned it. I mean, if you're fighting against someone, they have rage, and you have a full life bar, and you're chilling with your back to the wall, you deserve it. You deserve it. Put on the show for us.
Yeah, exactly. So it's rare enough that it's worked out. So I was wrong. I can admit it.
I mean, I still have that feeling when it comes to the Forgotten Realm as well, because, you know, just that stage alone has the ability to do certain things like death combos and stuff like that, but we don't really see it too often.
I mean, it was a lot worse when the game came out. Remember when Tekken 7 first came out, Forgotten Realm you could do multiple floor break combos?
Oh yeah, that Lily combo especially.
Yeah, just the cartwheel over and over and over and over and over. Yep. That was so dumb.
But again, the game is always a work in progress. The devs have been doing, I want to say they do a pretty good job of making sure that they take out the crazy shit.
I think so too. And that's the thing that, you know, I think a lot of people didn't really consider about Tekken 7 specifically.
Ooh. I mean, we're so used to, I mean, we're from the old school, right? We're so used to, like, we're not getting an upgrade until there's an actual game update, right? What happened?
Man, look at that.
What happened?
Beatdown.
This is different. This is 2018 Junding. This is like, you know, this is the baddest man on the planet, or second place after Knee.
Damn, Book out of here, though. That's the 5th place short from. You know, this was kind of the Book special for a while. 5th to 7th place, 5th to 4th place sometimes.
What's going on our camera there? That guy just ran into it and you gave him the look? You gave him the
I was
death
like,
stare.
I was like, who's this guy? He's gonna hit the camera and get out of here, huh?
Oh, see, there's cameraman fixing the camera now. He's pissed.
Players got to walk past us. Yeah, the commentary setup like this is always a little bit like risky, you know, because you
It's
don't know
super
what's
risky. What if
behind
somebody
you.
starts running across, taking off their clothes, man?
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm scared. No, please, no one do that when we get events back. No one do that, all right?
My favorite part, one of my favorite events was that combo breaker, because the commentary there was off the side of the stage.
Yeah.
And this guy in a Red Ranger costume, Red Power Ranger costume.
Oh my God, I
comes up,
remember that guy.
And he tried to like just start talking to us like we're on commentary. He just starts talking to us about whatever.
Bro,
and
that's
we're
the
like,
Red Power
"What?"
Ranger. You can do what he wants. He's the leader.
And so freaking Hanzo Gon just comes up like, hey, get the hell out of here. He just starts yelling at him. I was like, man, Hanzo's tight.
I didn't know Hanzo Gonzo was
dude.
stronger than the Red Ranger. That was the day.
He
You got to put
overpowered
some
him.
respect on the name, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Here
we're
we
going to
go.
go to
Look
our
back.
other matchup here in the losers bracket, of course. It's going to be Naroma versus Kudans. That's a big one because, you know, it's going to guarantee a top 4 finish. Loser will get tied for 5th. And Taejon and AK waiting in the winner's side, but Junding is going to be facing against either Naroma or Kudans.
Damn, that's all kinds of crazy, right? This 2018 was the year that John Ding beat Kudans at CEO, I think.
Yep.
Right, so this would have
Just
been
a
after
few months
that.
before this.
So this would be that run back if Kudans can get past Naroma here.
Yeah, I feel like
and of course,
I feel like Kudans had that, by the way. He just didn't do the right punish.
oh yeah, that spring kick that John Ding won with too. You know, like
Yep.
Kudans choke. That's what happens. You know, and sometimes that's all it takes. You win, you win. Nobody remembers how most of the time. Like you remembered right now, but most people are like, oh yeah, John Ding won CEO.
When you have the best seats in the house, you kind of remember everything.
And this right here, you know, in my head, you know, even though it's probably not real for the players at all, in my head, all the Koreans wanted to always beat Naroma after what he did to Korea
course.
at their own event,
course.
right? See, but like, is
Come
it
into
real
my
or is it just
house.
what we say?
Disrespect me in front of my family, all because somebody narked on him. You know what? You
Yeah, I narked
you have to
no
put
one.
hands on him. Yup. Yeah, this is exactly how they were feeling. Like Kudans was like, okay, it's time to play.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Naroma, you got to give him some credit, man. He definitely knows how to. He knows how to, I guess, wreck shop. He knows how to put the hurt on somebody, and he's picking his main.
All right, I'm excited for this. Damn, he
Okay,
started with a debug.
All right.
I'm excited for this. Watch this debugger against Kudans. He's too old to block lows.
Oh, okay, here we go. Blocks the hell sweep, going back the other way. Gets a nice combo. All right, doesn't get the wall. Whoa, he just woke up while standing too. Going the other way with the wall this time. Side wall's going to mess it up.
Damn, man, the low kick. All right, that was a little crazy start from Naroma. Maybe he's just trying to be unpredictable. Trying to make Kudans think that he's crazy.
Let's see. Do it again. Do that. Do the debug again.
I think he's done doing debug.
I think he's done? All right. He's had his
I think
fill.
he's done.
Oh,
Like,
here
oh,
we
I
go.
thought I had rage.
Still a great move.
Uh-oh.
Nice wake-up kick here. Able to interrupt him. Gets the counter hit. Going to push the other side. Oh, he tried a spring kick.
Yeah, so far in Wake Up, you know, he got him to instant wall stand too, and then this time with the counter get up kick. So, Naroma hitting too many buttons, just dashing.
my.
Wow, Kudans is getting him
He
off the
dropped
ground.
the combo, but doesn't matter. He got skill. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, leading up to this, we've seen Kudans play against Jack players in the past. I mean, particularly against Sane, right? And he has done so well against Jack. So he has to be feeling confident in this matchup. Of course, you know, not all Jack players have the same timing. Not all of them play the same, but Naroma has to probably know this as well.
Yeah, you're right. And so that's why it's even more curious that he picks Jack in this matchup. He must have really lost faith in his Devil after last one. And he wasn't going to go Devil Mirror Mask and Kudans.
No, I think that's suicide right there. Not many people do that, right?
Man, he does not have good options in this set then.
Yeah, I mean, he has Dragunov. That's the thing, is we have not seen him pull out
True.
Dragunov yet. He also used Law for a little bit. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, a little bit. It wasn't much. We got a little bit of Law of Naroma.
Oh, and he gets the steel pedal, the follow-up, and look at that. 3 straight rounds for Kudans. And, you know, that all happened because you went for the debug to start it off, man. You made a bad decision with your life.
Yeah, you know, Kudans, you know, he used the can to punish it too. That was tight. But, bro, Kudans looking great right here. I mean, loser bracket, I wonder who put him in there.
Yeah, that was for the Jack Murr match.
But Naroma right here, not looking good. He's had a rough top 8 day. You know, I don't know what he did, you know, the night before. Maybe he's hanging out with John Ding, you know, John Ding all sleepy in this tournament. But Naroma is getting beat up.
Oh, he's hovering Dragunov.
I feel like now we're starting to get
What's he gonna do?
Like I was talking about this yesterday. With
Naroma, you know, this is his. He's gonna
What?
have to live and die with this character.
Do the
Whoever
law.
he picks,
Pick
gonna
law.
be stuck with.
No way.
Damn.
Calm your brakes.
You look at you. You're freaking out right now. Hold on, no way.
Hold on. Is he gonna do it?
Do it. I bet you won't.
Oh no!
No!
I bet you
way!
will.
He's trying to win my heart.
And
He's trying to win my heart. He is.
From the past, he's trying to do it from the past.
The crazy thing is, he definitely didn't win my heart because I
You would have
always
remembered
forgot.
it. You would have called out
Yeah.
the law earlier. So this
Yeah.
must be bad. This I never knew we would get into spoiler territory going into this, but man,
Damn.
incoming
The law?
loss.
This is back when Law was top 3.
the crowd
Yeah.
rallying behind Kudans right now.
Good old days, man. The good old
Never
days.
seen Naroma.
Anyways, and in an open stage, this is definitely in favor of Kudans.
It's unfortunate for Kudans.
Could be.
Oh boy.
But Law has some of the best wall combo damage in the game. That's why I said unfortunate.
Yeah, Law definitely has some of the best wall combo damage. Just find the wall in the stage. Where is
Yeah,
it?
good luck with that. It don't exist.
All right. Oh, there's the hell sweep starting to open him up, and you can see when Kudans goes for the hell sweep early on, or just as an offensive tool, it completely changes the pace of the matchup. But look at that, a big block
Is there, but that up close
Does he have the legend kick?
Aw.
Oh.
from the school of low high. Oh my gosh, he's adjusting. He's still a Jack player. Remember that. He's adjusting. Maybe round 2 he'll get it.
quick ducks there from
Damn,
Kudans.
dude. See, this is why all the players switch to Shaheen. You know, he's like got the same kind of tool set, except he doesn't have execution.
Controlling with that jab. Down 4-3 to close it out. And Naroma's logged.
No,
Nice.
no DSS required.
Yeah, exactly. No
Just
stance
add water.
transition. Just maybe some sneak cancel.
Das Bull.
All right. Follow up here. Goes for the crouch S3. Look at that wake up attack. But Kudan's not afraid. Still keeping it close. Oh, really? 89-3 PK. Interesting move choice there.
What the hell? 89 3 PK?
That is the name of the move. The forward 2-4.
Gonna have to play this Law
Oh, really?
game if he loses this one.
It's the arc. 8-9-3.
And he's got
Overhead
9-3.
down.
He can land a rage art somehow.
8-9-3 P. Punch and then
I think
kick.
that was supposed to be a slide.
That's way too complicated.
Be a slide.
Yeah. It's a lot of numbers.
Down 4. I like him trying to force
Get him.
the up close fuzzy.
Nice. The follow up. You know what's crazy? How I know that move name?
Oh, the flip
I,
kick like a
you know, you probably did this a lot. People probably did this back in the day, but they would look through strategy guides and move lists and stuff like that.
Yep.
That's what I did when I was in high school,
controlling.
looking at the Tekken 3 guide, and I would just sit there during class. Man, what is an 89-3 PK? And it's stuck with me ever since.
I'm not sure if it's a slide.
Oh, dude. I remember in Tekken 5 days, we used to go to Tekken Zaibatsu and print out the move. Because remember, there'd be time release characters.
Oh
So
yeah.
people would print out the move list that we'd get from Japan or something when people like
Yep.
figured out the moves. I would go to the arcade and try out the new moves for all the characters, and just a piece of paper printed out. Like, whoa,
Yeah.
old school, dude.
Well, how did he not win your heart? He's winning right now. What's going on?
In his face. Hits him with
Is he about to win?
I don't know. Right now he's getting put in the blender here. The Wraith kick, I forgot about how good it was because it didn't push back yet
That's true.
on hit. Guaranteeing, of course, the Demon Steel Pedal. Or making it way easier to land it, of course.
Two finds his mark. No launch.
Man, where's Kudan's whiff punishing though?
Nice sidewalk
It's not
right
there.
there. Kudans
Was
got
this
it.
be this was
warm it up.
before the update? This was before the update, wasn't it?
Trying to close out.
I don't remember, dude.
Closer to
There was an update that
be.
improved the latency
Going strong.
or the input
Oh my
latency.
Damn!
Oh my gosh! Well, he still has electrics though.
Point for Kudans
Yeah, I mean,
right now.
there was so many times that Naroma whiffed like a down for 2, a down for 1, and Kudan just stood there. He didn't even jab punish.
Oh, they traded, but he gets the better of the trade there. Getting the launch here. Not going to do too much damage, but let's see what the mix-up is. Again, the steel pedal. He's been collecting those.
Kudans in control right now. Set point for him.
Demon Paw.
My
Get a
heart.
ball.
Win my heart.
Oh wow. And now
Right now, you don't sound too excited, at least in the past.
Yeah, I'm not impressed.
Oh, this is bad. This could be it for Naroma,
all man trouble right now.
the last Japanese player left in the tournament.
Going for the poke.
Yeah, the dash down forward ones. So hard to deal with.
Goes home.
Nice try, Naroma.
On.
That is
Yeah.
unfortunate.
She's just throwing out a back one plus 2 punch parry for no reason.
Law pick, though. I mean, I feel
Yeah,
like
Steve, I disagree. I do not like the law pick there.
I don't like it either, Steve.
Yeah.
I feel like that would've made
It might have been different had he had walls in the matchup, but unfortunately,
Yeah.
he wasn't even really able to get launches either.
probably would have made him ease up.
Yeah,
I mean, there was that one combo opportunity, and that was it. We didn't really see anything else out of that.
That much experience on that side.
Yeah, I don't. Oh man, he walked in front of the camera.
It was him the whole time.
Wall stage there.
No, it definitely wasn't. There was definitely multiple people. But man, yeah, the law pick there.
Start.
I don't know, man. I think we had seen a Fang from him in the past. Even a Fang would have been better, I feel like. His law was okay, but there wasn't much substance behind it.
The teammates face off again.
Actually, yes.
Oh yeah, gonna get the next matchup, of course.
All right, John Ding and Kudans. We alluded to it earlier.
Yep.
Most likely what they're running next. We got replay first.
Look at that. So he had it. This was the beginning of the end right here. Kudans started just landing everything.
Goes down to the stairs, of course.
Man, started that debug was such a crazy idea from Naroma.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds good. Like, you're going to go into it, you're like, you know what? This guy's the champ, huh? I'm going to debug at the start. He ain't going to block it. Oh, he launched me.
Yeah, and also, we talked about his potentially using Dragunov, and he did hover Dragunov before he picked Law. So it looked like he was going to go Dragunov, and we considered that, like, oh, maybe I should try Law here instead. So obviously, Law doesn't work out. Dragunov probably would have been a good choice. Damn, there's Giuna behind me right there. Oh, I think this might be the part where the guy walks by.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. This is like the only thing. This is the only reason I signed up for today, is to see you get pissed. Only reason why I signed up.
Oh, I remember Giuna's back there.
Was it Giuna?
I don't see the guy, though.
Giuna was the guy that pushed him into
No, it wasn't.
Oh, wait.
I think they cut it out.
Cut it out.
They cut out that guy walking by the
It's because you
camera.
cussed at that guy.
Come
That's
on,
why.
man. Oh.
I knew it. I knew it. They saved your esports career, Rip. They didn't want to hear you cursing at somebody.
Damn it. That was the moment, man. That was the opportunity right there. I'm pretty sure that was it. I remember Giuna's face looking all confused back there.
I'm telling you, it was Giuna that set him up. Giuna was like, hey, go walk next to Rip.
Go walk back.
Go talk to him.
Go talk to him. Oh, man. So this is the run back from CEO of the same year, just from a couple months before.
Yep.
Where Kudans lost to John Ding.
Yeah, John Ding
like
ended up stealing that.
Punish. Yeah.
It was slippery kicks. He blocked them, and then he did 1-1-2. He did flash punch combo as the punish instead of a launch.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Mistakes. Punishment matters, man.
Yep.
Man, I can't wait for this health update too in season 4.
That's what they mentioned that they're toying with. I don't know if it's going to happen for sure, but whatever happens, I'm looking forward to how it changes the overall meta. I mean, it would be nice to see more character shift as far as usage.
I still prefer damage scaling change instead of life bar change, but we'll see. Which either one at this point.
I want to see grounded attacks. I want to see grounded attacks do 130%. Make it happen.
130%?
Yes. Can you imagine the Rage Drive Death Fist hitting counter?
Think about Akuma.
Oh, I'm so happy. I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, he killed him. He only used 1 meter.
Yeah.
No, I just want chaos. I think 130% would be too much.
No, dude. Last time didn't you say something crazy in the past thing where like?
Yeah, and it came true. And it came true.
Yeah. Don't say nothing like that again. What was the last one? Sunset, you had the clip, man. What was it? Dang it.
Oh gosh, I forgot what it was, but it ended up being true. You're right.
Man. John Ding. Yeah.
Already starting it off here. Obviously this is a bit more comfortable just because these guys, not only were they on the same team, but, there's some familiarity, at least tournament-wise, with them. So John Ding obviously feeling a bit more comfortable in the matchup. But it's interesting because he won with Eddie before, and he's not using Eddie here in this tournament. Maybe trying to make a statement here with the Chloe.
Yeah, I do remember him, like, not trying out the Chloes much against Koreans. Like, he had a lot of hesitation in using the character. He's like, oh, it's not good enough to hang with them. But I was like, dude, you do so well with it. Maybe we should just try it. Believe.
Gotta believe. I mean, he's a lock-in, at least at this point, for the TWT finals. He's definitely locked in, so he has the ability to kind of mess around here. Which is crazy. I feel like the biggest fall from grace, let's talk about 2018 to 2019. John Ding won so many tournaments. He placed top 8 in so many master events, right?
Right.
But then in 2019, he did not get into a top 8 for a master event at all, which is crazy to think about, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that just shows how crazy Tekken is.
Yeah, I mean, and you have to stay focused, right? I remember Johnny was dabbling in other games too, and obviously it hurt him. Without a doubt, hurt him.
Yeah. How's that Street Fighter career going?
What career? Oh my god, I love just the dash pressure instead of wave moves sometimes.
Oh yeah, sometimes just when he dashes and does nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes when people will run up to you and just duck and just chill. That is the scariest thing. All right, nice sidestep, low kick. Not going to do enough damage here. Oh, he gets the float. He's going to get the kill here. Rage Art.
Is it?
He's going to get the kill.
It should.
That last laser does a ton.
There you go. Kudans.
Damn, it look, sometimes I see that where when you're watching the life bar go down, it looks like he didn't kill, and then at last he's like, all right, just give it to him. Just let him have the round, yeah.
We're running out of film. We'll give it to him.
Loser semis. Excuse me. Loses out of the tournament.
All right, now starting to counter poke back here. Oh, he goes for the ancient power, able to get the power crush reversal there.
I like the pause right there by Kudans.
Okay, gets the knockdown there with the flash punch combo again. Broken plate.
Not a lot of combos, but just being opened up, like picking them apart.
He's letting Chloe attack. This is crazy.
Come on, bro.
I didn't do it to him. You missed the
Oh, he's
Johnny,
done.
get the counter. Hella dead.
Get the first game.
Dude. So you beat him with Eddie at CEO, and now with Lucky Chloe gets the lead 1-0 here. It's the first of 2 only.
Yeah.
You mentioned the ancient power move, but I got to ask you. For me, I think Ancient Ogre and True Ogre were like some of the coolest characters in
Oh,
Tekken.
without a doubt.
But they've only been in Tekken 3 and like the tag games.
Yep.
Like lore-wise, they're dead, I guess. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I guess that's more of a question for Harada.
Harada still, right? Yeah, I just don't know what the even the general consensus is about.
I'm pretty sure Ogre was vanquished though after Tekken 3.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that at least lore-wise, because I mean, he
Yeah.
didn't come back, right? He didn't come back.
Right.
Tag games don't count. Canonically, tag games do not count.
Exactly. So tag to him being there doesn't mean anything. But I would hope that we
seeing
see
a
him come back
character,
somehow.
seeing a character that's like that is a collective of other characters' moves has always been so sick to me. I love that.
Yeah, and the way they did it, where it's like he takes their soul sword deal and like steals their moveset once he kills them. He's like, dude, he killed back and took his move. That's what it seemed like,
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the misconception. It's not that he killed them, but he usurped some of their powers in some way.
Right. And like whichever way you want to view it, right? Because did Beck ever come back? He came back in Tekken 5, yeah. So he didn't die, that's for sure.
He definitely didn't die.
Oh man.
But he took the spotlight off of him. I'll say that for sure. They gave it to the other Korean.
I mean, Becca's getting old anyway.
Not many old guys left in Tekken. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but there's not that many old characters left.
Yep.
No country for old men. Okay, the follow-up here. Let's see what he goes for. Man, this is really tough right now for Kudans, because right now he's letting Junding control the pace, which is I don't like seeing that, because if Devil Jin can't go for Hell Sweep, he can't go for things like back forward 2 or even wave dash pressure. What does he have? If he's really... Junding is playing in such a way where he's playing so compact, Kudans is not going to have an easy time punishing him anyways. Okay.
Yeah, and I think historically throughout Tekken 7 for Kudans, he always had an issue with newer characters, right? Like especially when characters came out just as DLC.
Oh yeah, he's lost to Noctis
or something.
Oh yeah, he's lost to people's Noctis, their keys. He's lost to a lot of characters.
Yes, I'm not surprised to see Jonding doing really well with Chloe here. I feel like Kudans, he doesn't have as much knowledge about all the characters and new moves, etc. And that's something I see, not just with Kudans, but a lot of old school players, who are just like have been playing like from a decade ago or even longer before. Like they come in, they still have all their fundamentals, they can hit all their combos, but then you put them up against like Katarina, they're like, I don't know what the hell is.
Oops! Oh, he lost to Katarina too in Europe.
I believe it. Yeah, it's hard because you don't have as much experience.
Dang, that was clean. Junding just went through Kudans again, this time with another character in the same year.
He looks excited.
Yeah, he's warding off Ghost there.
Hey, how you going, man? I got you guys. Damn, John Dig, dude.
Definitely putting hands on the entire tournament. All the participants falling victim to his Lucky Chloe. He has not used Eddie yet in the top 8.
No need.
Damn.
All right, we're going to the winner side finals. This is going to be the first extended set of the tournament. It's going to be a race to 3. Taejon versus AK. A very unexpected matchup here for the winner side finals.
Damn, who do you got?
I always think like whoever plays AK for the first time is at a disadvantage. That's how I always feel. It just his timing and the way he uses hop kick and just the way he pressures his opponent is so weird. So I usually side with AK when people have a matchup, at least an initial matchup.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played AK still. How crazy is that?
That is pretty crazy because you guys have been to a lot of events together.
Yeah, we did the Evo Japan together, Rev Major and everything, and I still have never played him. I got to play him. Damn.
He-
We got
he's
to
a-
get these events back. When these events
he's
come
a
back,
law
I'm playing
player, too.
AK.
There you
That's
go.
what I'm saying. I miss his law. Yeah, back when I was still like really playing, like that was the one match I was like really like looking forward to playing because he was like the new school law player at the time, and I was looking. I was like, all right, this is gonna be a really good test. I'm probably getting my ass kicked, but let's try it. I never got to do it then. Now he didn't become like a Shaheen player and a Kuma and everything, and I became trash. You know, it's like so. But yeah, I still would want to play him.
You think you'll ever get back into the competitive rush?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, man. I feel like
Right now, everyone is on the same level for training. Everyone's
that's
stuck at
true.
home.
I think the difference is that I'm hitting the age problem. You know what
You
I mean?
believe in that? Are you seriously going to say you believe in that?
I didn't used to believe in it when I was younger. You know, when I was much younger, and like all the older players who were old school, like me, I remember specifically Tom Hilfiger. He said like, Whaley hit 30, bro. Like you'll see. And I was like, whatever.
Hold
You
on.
just don't play as much anymore,
Tom
bro.
Hilfiger has kids, though. I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
accept that for Tom Hilfiger. You do not.
But see, this is why I've been able to maintain my level for so long.
Ah, okay.
But
okay.
even without the kids, it's still catching up, man.
I know.
Still
I
catching
feel like
up.
players, once they have kids and they have the guilt of playing video games competitively, it buffs them up. I feel like that's a buff sometimes.
Dude, Sukin with
Yeah,
final
exactly.
boss status right now, he's ridiculous
Exactly.
right now. It's the best he's ever been.
It's crazy to say that too, right?
Yeah.
Anyways,
I
Taejon
can't
versus
believe
AK starting it off. This is a race to 3. I gotta say, like players like Nee, obviously, who are some of the, amongst the older players in the community, but Nee just showed off, at least in the Korean Tekken 7 online challenge, that he still has it. When he beat Ulsan with his
That
own
was
character,
crazy, dude.
that it again just reminded everybody. Even though I did think Ulsan was gonna win, honestly, but it just
Right.
reminded me that Nee is a god.
Dude, what? How? We're older than Nee, right?
Yeah, a
He's
little
younger
bit.
than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a few years at least.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
a
give him a
he's
couple
a
of
game
years, he's done,
generation.
guys.
Yeah, he's a game generation younger than us, because usually we talk about like when did you start. So
Right.
when did you start competitively? Tekken Tag 1, right?
I was in the arcades back then, sure.
Yeah. Okay. So
Like, I
Tag 1
started
was
really
really when I
fast.
really started like trying to learn the game.
So Nee was like a Tekken 4 guy.
Nee was more of a Tekken 4 guy. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Down back 2-1. No duck in the high.
Hey,
Wow.
Oh,
He knows that one. And Rage now puts AK.
wow, what a big whip from AK there.
that was crazy because who does that set of kicks that he went for by the wall? It wasn't even close. It was crazy, and no one really uses that as well.
AK trying to keep his Pokemon up. He always has the
Oop, here we go.
Nice, dude.
Get
Oh
out of here.
man, AK's that guy. He will slide on you 30 times in one round if he can.
Times have we actually even seen this match? Like
Shaheen versus Asuka.
Damn, knees.
Anything? Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
All right.
Mix up, not gonna fall for it.
definitely trying to get him to duck. I feel like that's one of the changes we saw from yesterday.
Damn, he's fishing that counter for not finding it though.
A lot of successful.
Got him.
Nice back three here, gonna get the wall.
Oh, here we go. Pushing towards the wall.
Didn't commit to it. Three-ring circuit stops a little.
I was thinking about
Oh my god.
the concept of like Evo World Championships, Tekken World Championships finals. A lot of the players that have won it, we often were treated to them winning both Evo and the World Championships the same year. That happened
Right.
twice, right? It was with Nobi and with Saint, and then we had that year with Arslan Ash where he won Evo Japan and Evo US, and a lot of people were expecting him to win the event in Thailand, right?
Right.
But one of the players that hasn't won an official Namco World Championship yet
What?
is
Oh,
Nee.
crazy pickup.
That's crazy.
It's crazy to think about, right? That's like
Like
the
he-
one thing that has kind of eluded him. So I'm excited to see not just him, but him and Arslan Ash still vying for that whenever we start having offline tournaments again. Because I think
Yeah,
that,
Nee-
again, their matchups are special. There's something else.
That was a beautiful slide. That was
Honestly, it reminded me a lot of the match what he just had with Ulsan though.
Yep.
So I feel like when offline comes back, dude, you just got me all hyped up about this because I think Ulsan right now is like he's getting there, and he's about to crack that level. So we've all been talking about Arslan and Nee for so long, but I feel like Ulsan's about to be there with them.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're gonna get this like trifecta.
Ulsan is like 20 years old. It's crazy.
I mean, Arslan's pretty young too, isn't he?
counter, man.
Who?
Arslan?
He's
Arslan
been
Ash?
around at least since at least Tekken 6, though.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Really? But I feel like chat. How old is Arslan Ash? I feel like he's mid-20s, maybe. Maybe.
I feel like he's almost 30.
What? It's over for him soon.
You're so mean. Do not instill that on anyone else. Do not instill that on anyone else.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Someone
kidding,
said
I'm kidding.
23.
So good. Like,
I don't know if that's
dude.
true or not. That's
See, I see it 20.
There's
I
a
see it
big
25.
difference between 23 and 25. I don't know
That's
what's
huge.
on this
I
with
know you
chat.
go back to one,
We'll find out. I'm
That's
sure
a
he'll
huge
tell us.
difference, yeah.
you know he wants to get you to the wall. And even still,
Whatever it is, I mean, he's still got plenty of time.
like 3 or 4 slots.
His Twitch name is Arsenal-25.
Bro, my Twitch
More
name
than
is
1925.
MarkMan23. My Mario.
Yeah, MarkMan 23.
Very thought out process. Of
Oh man. Yeah, I'm Razorfire 17, bro. I'm still 17.
That game is his game.
That is definitely not a good argument point. Okay, someone said the year instead. That's different. Okay. Yeah, I'm from 1923. Feels like
All
it
right.
sometimes.
No, dude, I know. Trust me. Yeah, I can't. I had a dream last night that my back was bugging me. You know what I mean? Like that's how old I'm at now. You know?
You dream of
And I
back
woke
pain?
up like, oh yeah, I dream of back pain now. It's not just in my real life; it's also in my dreams.
Oh man.
Oh,
Get back
reset.
over
Here we
here.
go.
Reset, okay. Indian reset. What do you know about those?
Moment, but AK survives it.
Slide it. Do it again. Oh no.
Got him.
Ooh, there you go.
That delay.
Duck
Oh.
it. Yes,
Duck.
but no. Later.
It's so fast.
All right, this
Nice.
Is there a special input?
Pick up.
Live by the
For
Do
what?
you know if there's a special input for the raise drive to cancel to make it safer?
That tailspin at the
Or
For
is it always
Shaheen?
that safe?
You mean
Yes,
the
for
faster
Shaheen?
version?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm not a Shaheen player, but there's
Okay.
2 different inputs. Yeah.
So he's got
Gotcha.
Now you saw Taejon finally duck one. So now
I don't like that. Why does he have a high move that recovers fast? What the hell?
I don't know. It's interesting that there are certain properties for a lot of things. There's obviously some very unique stuff. Shaheen having that unique double rage drive input, but then there's also like Yoshimitsu has 2 rage arts, right? Paul has the ability to cancel his rage art. I like seeing that kind of individuality. What is it? Steve has 2 rage drives as well.
Yep.
And look at it. The perfect for AK.
Damn. I just want to know like if there's a way to make all high moves safer on whiff. Like, that's what I want. I just want Law's Magic 4 to recover faster. That's all.
AK just taking his time, waiting for Taejon.
Just a little bit.
Ooh.
Good block. Punish. Beautiful.
Anisu. He's just standing there waiting for an opportunity. No punish.
Yo, is he beginning to believe right now?
Look at this. He's just trying to chip away. The way that AK is playing is kind of different now, too, because he's just standing in his opponent's face, waiting for these opportunities.
And as soon as he hits that button,
All right, he does have the lead here, but again, very deep. Oh, man, never mind.
whip punish.
I thought that was going to be enough, but hey, look at that
Dude, look at the
AK.
range on that.
Like the pacing is
Crazy.
really throwing off Asuka in this matchup, especially for Taejon.
Yeah, this is all AK right now.
And AK, he's looking calm up there. man.
Holy moly. Forward 3. Just throw it out.
I told you, but he looks so calm.
I wonder what his read was on that.
Yo, double body
Confidence. That's the read. Because, I mean,
This
that
fool's
move,
gonna get
people
hit
do
by
that
this.
move on accident more than they do it on purpose.
Arabian.
Ooh, damn.
It definitely is
2-0.
confidence right now. Jeez.
Very nice. AK.
It's looking for you right now.
Here in the winner's final.
This
What
is
you gonna do,
really
Taejon?
difficult for Taejon right now. And like you said, man, like AK just seems so well versed in how to deal right now.
Man.
Tell him, Steve. Tell him.
How to open.
He seems so
open
well
up,
versed.
especially when he's trying to start his own offense. And he's
No, right now it's obviously very tough for Taejon. Taejon has been hitting a wall pretty much. Now he's even thinking about changing characters maybe.
With Taejon.
Elisa?
He's having a hard time.
He's thinking real hard about this. Does he have another character? Have you seen another character?
I haven't seen him play another character in
Well, Elisa would be a good choice, too. I mean, damn, Lars?
Covering a couple other characters. And Loveney went up there. Loveney is a Jack player.
What you gonna do?
telling him what to do. He pointed the jacket.
Nino!
Like,
Nino Williams?
Wow, I do not remember this.
Alright.
is this the secret weapon?
I'm shocked.
This is definitely not a secret weapon. Anytime I've seen someone switch to Nina, it's been bad.
So, AK is going to be in grand finals, huh? Is that what's about to happen right now?
That's where my money's at right here.
Holy moly.
Nina Williams, huh?
Dude,
If I got my
AK
Nina, you know I'm straight tripping.
I'm so confused. Is AK really going to be in grand finals? He's been so close to winning so many big tournaments.
Yeah, but we know how that goes.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know that this started from all the way back here then, you know?
Yeah, well,
No
anyways.
wonder he's a grizzled old veteran now, dude.
Yeah, that's why he aged so quickly.
Yeah, I was like, bro, that's brutal. That's brutal. Maybe eat my word.
Oh, we'll see. Doesn't even get the punish there. See what he does with Nina here. He put on the white dress. Oh, could have got more damage there.
I'm telling you, only the good players get
What a punish.
What's the mix-up? Goes for the wipe the floor into the bad habit. Good stuff there. Able to get the. That's like the first round he's had in a while.
Yeah,
I believe the last match was 3 straight rounds. But how far is this going to go? Oh, he goes for the wipe. This time gets hurt. That's going to get the other wall as well. This is going to be bad for Taejon.
Damn,
oh, never mind.
Off.
Oh.
2 wall standing 2s back to back, and 2 drop combos too.
Yeah, you know, if he was ready, he would have gotten a get-up kick for full launch there. Dude, look at the patience making. He just stood there.
I got to slide too.
He's just ducking there. Dude, what is he doing?
First round looking really good.
It's weird.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness. Yo!
Oh,
get it out of here.
All that work. All that work. He was chopping away too. I liked what I was seeing, and then all of a sudden low parry. End of dreams.
Move to the side. 1 round apiece.
Uh-oh.
Damn it, this is before Asuka's buffs. I wonder how good Taejon is now. We haven't seen him.
That's the thing. Yeah, we haven't seen him. Uh-oh. Follow up here. Damn. And AK just put a quick stop to that.
He's like, nah, bro. That's enough lows.
Look at the damage on that.
Damn, the Scorpion Tails, the follow up, and look at that. He's already up 2 rounds to 1. Might be the last round here for Taejon. Gonna have to put something together.
This is a white dress, bro. Slide again.
Woo, Taejon, do something.
There you go. Nice float there on the wild standing 1. And the wall. Oh, he got him with the shut up.
Boy.
Again, big life lead here for Taejon.
AK getting away from that wall.
He has the pressure. He just seems to back up. He's like, he doesn't want to commit to it.
That's why the slide is so good for a lot of those characters that have this move. It'll also get him the other side too.
Damn, he just down for 2, down for 2. He'll run into it eventually, and that will not be that.
He's standing there. What's he gonna do?
Oh, if he had done like the raise drive, then he would have killed him. But man, AK 3-0 to go to grand finals.
Yeah, very convincing 3-0 by the way. So it's actually pretty crazy. Look at that. The kid is so happy.
Oh man.
He's got to be sitting on top of the world. Think about it. You qualify out of winners finals in such convincing fashion. You got to be feeling good about winning the tournament, right? You have to be feeling good.
He's got to win the tournament at this point. There's no other way this can go down, right, Chad?
Who knows? I'll tell you one thing that can help you win a tournament. It's wearing these awesome Astro headsets. So right now, I got to tell you guys, Astro Gaming is the official headset and the mix amp of the TWT Throwback. And of course, this year, extending the partnership to us, the casters, we're able to bring you the hype to your home during these TWT Throwback events. We're wearing the special edition Astro TR main stage headsets to bring the hype to you guys at home again. And again, shout outs to our friends over at Astro Gaming for their innovative designs and supporting the fighting game community. Much love to the Astro family. You know, there's a lot more Tekken that's going to be coming up. We are going to be taking a short break, but I should remind you guys as well that we have the Bud Light Beer League happening on Tuesday evening. So make sure you guys catch the Bud Light Beer League Tekken 7 tournaments Tuesday nights at twitch.tv/BudLight. And as I mentioned, before we get into what is the losers finals and eventually the grand finals, we are going to be taking a short break. But after that, we will be back and close out the tournament with you guys. So just hang in there and we'll be back soon.
Well. And welcome back to the TWT Throwback, guys. I'm Rip here with MarkMan. You guys are watching C Major 2018, the top 8. We're winding down, though. I think we're in the top 3 currently. You know, we just saw AK take out Taejon 3-0 in the winners final. And we already saw John Ding take out Kudans. So it's only John Ding, AK, and Taejon.
Yep. Taejon
nailed it.
Getting sent into the loser bracket. So it's going to be Taejon and John Ding coming up. I guess before we go into that, we should talk about all the cool stuff that's coming up.
Oh, we definitely should, man. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys are following us everywhere. You've got the Tekken channel on Twitter, Twitch, and on Facebook. And you've got the BNE Esports channels available on YouTube and on Twitter as well. Those are my favorite channels. That's where you get all the official footage, all the official archived footage, I should say, of the events, plus all the cool little clips and everything. That's my favorite place to get them. And if you guys want to join in on the conversation for these throwback events, use the hashtag TWT Throwback. You know, let us know what events you guys are most interested in seeing. What are your most favorite moments out of the event that we're watching currently, etc., etc. Let us know.
Well, one of the new events that I'm looking forward to is this coming weekend. We have the Tekken 7 Online Challenge, and we're going to Australia. And that's going to be happening again this weekend, October the 17th. There is still time to sign up. So if you're from that region in Australia, go ahead and sign up and enter through our Smash GG link, which is available at TekkenWorldTour.com. We have another event that just opened up registration, and that's for the US Central. That's going to be happening on October the 24th weekend. We're going to have another series of exhibitions. We have the open tournament, and of course, we gotta wonder who's going to be the final boss for US Central.
Exactly. I have my feeling it's coming out of that little state down in the south, you know, way down in the central and the south part of there. That's my guess. Otherwise, actually, I just got a sick idea too. Oh, I got to hit you up about this after if you haven't set this up yet. But don't forget, guys, as you mentioned, that's the final boss. There's also exhibitions that are going to be happening, right? So we do have exhibitions this weekend for the Australia event. We got Alchemist versus Rec. You got Dion Gray versus Tin Lu and DS Daniel versus Stuckles. All that can be starting on the 18th. Looks like the 17th here in the Pacific Coast, you know, West Coast, here for America at least. 11
Friday night for us.
Late. Yeah, Australia's way ahead of time zone, so make sure you guys check your time zones so you guys tune in because you won't want to miss it. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun.
So we are down to the final 3 sets of matches. We're down to the final 3 players, kind of as you mentioned. We're going to find out who is going to come out on top, who is going to be our champion here during the TWT Throwback. But before we get into that, I want to give another shout out to our friends over at Astro Gaming, back for another year supporting the Tekken Online Challenges, the official headset and mix app. And of course, this year, Astro Gaming will be providing top 3 for all of the open events for these open tournaments with Astro products and custom merchandise. So again, lots of love over to everybody over at Astro Gaming for supporting the Tekken community and the fighting game community in general. Leading up to what's going to be happening, we have more Tekken stuff, not just this weekend, but also next Tuesday. We have the Bud Light Beer League. Make sure you guys catch the Bud Light Beer League Tekken 7 online tournaments happening on Tuesday evenings, Pacific time, at twitch.tv/Bud Light.
Exactly. You know, lots of cool stuff happening for the Tekken 7 community, you know, competitively, not competitively, whatever, right? I mean, you saw Harada's tweet just last night talking about how they may be able to bump up that download schedule. Things might become a little bit sooner than expected. I don't know what it means, but it's exciting. But, you know, regardless, you know, Season 4 seems to be, you know, on its track to us relatively sooner than later. But right now we are going to settle in. We've got just a couple more matches to go here from C Major 2018. We are in our top 3. I believe next we're going to have our losers final. It's going to be Taejon versus John Ding. This is a run back from the first match we had in our top 8 today.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, see, Taejon, when he got into this, especially coming in from the winner's side, he was on fire. He was putting hands on everybody. His Oscar was going through the competition, but then he ran into AK. And unfortunately for him, it was a good day for AK.
Yeah, and you called it. You know, your first time playing against AK, it's very hard to beat the player. You know, he's so peculiar. Even watching the way he played that last set against Taejon and thinking about the other ways I've seen AK play in the past, it's just there's no way. It's completely different even. So he definitely has a way of adapting to the player he's playing against. So shouts to AK. That's why he's in the winner's side of Grand Finals here. But John Ding this time going with Eddie here. We saw him lose with Lucky Chloe earlier. So switching things up here for losers final.
Yeah, we'll see how this is going to play out, of course. But Eddie Gordo, his traditional main character, going up against Asuka. Asuka the Grouch.
Yeah, and dude, this is crazy, right? John Ding goes to the whole top 8 using Lucky Chloe until losers final.
Yeah, interesting, you know, change of pace. You know, he even ended up beating Kudans, who he was able to beat with Eddie before in the past, but doing it now with Chloe. Nice. Gets the down 4, 3+4.
I want to know if he was practicing, in the downtime. I know we had a break. I don't think there was probably a break in the real tournament there, but it looked like his Eddie came and warmed up right now.
Oh yeah, to reacquaint himself, maybe he did. Who knows? He has to get that backdash motion down again, right? Seal away the side steps. Okay, look at that big damage here. Goes for the mix-up. Oh, he might be dead.
Yo,
he might be.
No way. He's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, he's dead.
Damn it!
Oh. Okay.
Damn.
It's like that. That was a really good rage art from Taejon. Damn. What a pickup. Okay. Good choice.
I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. I've been seeing his clips on Twitter of him legitimately like 5 different instances.
Oh, what's gonna happen here? Oh, he got him.
Yo, this build-up is ridiculous.
Wow, he went for the 4-4-2, not falling for it there. Obviously, one of his very few homing attacks that he has. He has the wall.
Catching up in life here.
The Lloyd Banks.
Oh,
Sweep the leg.
and that's unbreakable. You have to duck that. You have to duck that throw or crush it in some way. But look at that, Junding back on the scoreboard now, tied up 1 round apiece.
What do you think about the Eddie
Oh, God.
instead of Lucky Chloe?
It looks a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, I can tell you that.
Yeah, Taejon definitely has a lot of experience against Eddie. You can see from the ways he's picked up relaxed or punch relaxed already. He's very familiar with the matchup.
But how well, But 1 round apiece in his first one.
Yeah, this is back and forth right now. Taejon being very patient.
Back it up. Nice 4-4-3 regular hit.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Gets the pick up, the follow up here. He did not continue with the combo opportunity. But here we go.
That's a conversion.
Taejon pushing back the other way.
Beautiful tackle. Gets the launch with it as well. Can he find the wall here? He does.
Damn, I kind of feel like we can just let the past version of you do commentary. We can just be quiet the whole time.
I was like, dude, I'm doing a pretty good job.
Why don't you just move your mouth and it'll sound like you're doing commentary? Make it seem like you're doing commentary. I'll do Steve's.
Oh, that sounds like too much work.
It's hard because I don't know what he's gonna
Everyone
say.
stop talking too.
It's hard. I don't know what he's gonna say.
You gotta wait for the hypest moments. Then Steve will go ham.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Wait for
Get
slow
the flow.
motion and then just start moving your mouth. Rodeo?
No. Denied.
Trying to go for the track and move right there. Side step.
Nice. Gets the back 2. That's guaranteed natural combo, of course, with the back 2-4. He's falling for it. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Look at this. One more hit can do it.
Trying to close it out. The fakie.
And the mid close out John Ding with the Eddie.
Damn.
That was clean. Junding was able to pull away. Obviously, there was a brilliant read early on there from Taejon getting the rage art to close out the round, but that was the only round he was able to steal.
Oh, man.
Taejon is from
Taejon,
India, by the way, if you guys aren't familiar with it.
and he cracked right there. He's smiling there. He's looking to the side, probably looking at one of his friends or something. In the first sets that we saw him here in his top 8, no matter what happened, he had his game face on the whole time. Even when he was losing. And, we saw him lose the first game earlier, came back and won the whole thing. Oh, I think he accidentally rematched or something.
Rematch. This is a relic of the past, having to do this.
This is why
you remember
we have
you
the Jimmy J rule.
In the tournament settings, you could not pause it.
Yeah, so this is why we said, screw it, man. If you want to rematch, let him rematch. If you want to switch stage, let him switch stage. And let him pick the stage, too. Oh, man.
Oh, man,
No wonder
this
he was
is nice.
smiling there.
The good old days.
Uh-huh. Damn.
Oh, it's 2-0.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
They should have implemented that rule. Yeah. You activate rematch, you lose the game. Bummer. GG's. Man, yeah, 3080s is the hot stuff, man.
I can't wait to see how my Tekken 7 is going to look on my spanking new 3080. Probably look the same, but still, it's going to make me feel better.
Dude, I'm going to put out a video soon. I found out optimal settings, or at least some settings. I don't know if it's completely optimal, but settings that make your Tekken run even better on PC.
Is this the recommended one through the NVIDIA experience?
No, I
Is it
figured
even
out.
crazier? Oh, okay.
I went through like 4 hours the other night, and
4
I figured out
hours?
some we were trying out like just a bunch of stuff. Like people in chat were helping me out, and so I've narrowed it down now. So to set up for yourself, it'll only take you like 2 minutes.
By default, in case you guys
don't
know, so by default, obviously the console versions of Tekken, they run at a set resolution, but on the PC, you can actually attain higher resolutions for the game, and it actually does look visually better. So if you guys have a chance to mess around with the PC version of Tekken, you might want to pay attention to what Rip's messing around with. And again, it just works with you don't have to mod or anything. It's just knowing the settings that you need to be able to employ and have the right hardware for it.
Yeah, and oh my goodness, good mix here from John Ding.
Oh, and he
Off
hit
the
that.
wall.
Dude, this is season 2.
This is definitely
season 2.
This
It's
is definitely season 2. Okay, so
Yo.
yeah.
Makes sense, though.
Wait, does
That means he did
they're-
have the rage drive then, or the Sonic drive.
Sonic Drive. Wait, so they didn't change the life bars in season 2 until later?
Launched.
I guess so. No, wait.
Sidestep 2.
Was that season 3 change?
Slow parry.
No, season 3 had the
trying to
other
think.
life bar.
You're gonna have pretty good carry. You're gonna go for a reset.
So we had season 2 with moves but not life bar. But up the
It
life
was
bar
green and
changed
purple,
later.
right? Wasn't it green and purple for
It was
season
like a
2?
blue into purple, and then season 3
Like a
was a
teal
yellow
purple,
to green.
right? DR color purple.
Yeah.
Oh, rage drive's gonna hit.
Yes, yes.
I'm just questioning the last like 18 months of my life now.
Yeah, I know. So I
I'm
didn't
like,
realize
I'm,
we
like,
had.
I'm having a flashback.
He wasn't caught standing there.
Wow. So okay. So season 2 came out, and then a bit later they changed the life bar. That's what Chad
I feel
is
like it was in
saying.
December where they changed the color, because September is when Geese came out, and then December was when they did, I guess, more updates to the game.
Comes out of nowhere.
Wow.
With the, like, the
That's so crazy. Yeah, because I saw the wall bounce. I was like, what the hell? It is season 2. Only Geese had that before.
Yeah, yes. Oh man,
Damn,
see,
okay.
just thinking back, MYK
Yeah, so I
confirming
didn't
in the chat.
realize that yellow life bars meant season 2 sometimes.
don't mess with that.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Once again.
Most times it's season 1, but sometimes
Likes to do this. He wants you to swing
it's season 2.
go for those big
Wow.
How about we just get rid of life bars in general?
second.
Just get rid of. Yeah.
Can really
You just have to
Oh.
wear the damage on your face.
mid extension.
Damn.
Yikes.
Look at Junding. He is definitely going in. I feel like Taejon never recovered from that loss with AK.
Mhm.
He just got mollywopped, destroyed.
And John, I mentioned earlier, he looks a little sleepy here, but like he's just trying to get the tournament dubs. Like, bro, get me out of here. I need some rest. But sometimes, I can speak for myself in the sense when I'm tired, for some reason I get like a different zone where I just play way better. Like I can't
yeah.
focus on anything else except what's happening in the game, and I just play better because of it.
We'll see what he can do here. He made the comeback in Johnning earlier in the winners final.
Well, we'll see how this is going to play out right now. Taejon in a very bad position here in the matchup. If he wants to move on to the grand finals where he gets his rematch with AK, he's going to have to go 3 straight matches up against Junding, which is a very, very tall order considering how strong Junding was at this point in the TWT year.
If you go back and look at the VODs, right?
Oh, here we go. I mean, this is a stage to deal some damage for sure.
And those matches were ridiculous. Just look at how far he's come and just how.
Tell him, Steve.
Yeah, and Taejon, he made the comeback early, but that was the first of 2 set, right? But it was a dramatic turnaround. So let's see if he can do it against John Ding again. I'm not feeling it though. This is the Eddie from John Ding. This is when John Ding was like ridiculous with Eddie. So I don't know, man.
I mean, look at that. Yeah, like you said in the past, he already has more than half-life up here. There's a huge deficit here that Taejon's going to have to deal with, and he has not even gotten a real solid hit in yet. Offensively, like, what is he doing?
I mean, he's trying something. He's like, now he's finally getting buttons. Here we go. Size him down for 2. This is what got him started last time.
Trying to get something started here, Taejon.
Convert.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, the
Look at
big
this.
low.
Oh.
Dunk it.
The blue stuff.
I think he could have killed there if he spiked again. Oh, my
Yo. All right, we asked what he could do. What can he even do? Taejon showed us what he can do.
He could do that every single round. He needs to at this point.
I told you, man.
Yeah, the down 4-2s were the big difference maker in the first set.
Oh, that was sick. Wait, oh, never mind. He could have got a big combo off that.
Exactly. If he had converted, at least broken the floor or something, it would have helped him a lot, but doesn't get it.
Oh, wow. See, that's how you know things are changing.
That's how you know. That's a big counter hit. The pickup. No combo.
Has a life lead though.
Oh, no.
Johnning sweeping the legs.
Going for the mid.
Uh-oh.
Those all day.
Judging again with the back dash, trying to create some space here. One of the great attacks that Eddie has kind of able to clip his opponent is that side step 3+4. Judging a master at using that move or utilizing that. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, that was a big bet from Taejon. He just kind of went for it there. Tiny Pixel is like, all right, I don't want to deal with 50-50. I'm just going to throw out this launcher and hope it works, and then I'll win the round.
Oh, he got caught slipping. You know you straight tripping. Downstairs.
Hey,
Big damage opportunity.
Oh no.
Oh, and he
What?
caught him. There's that side step 3+4.
Get out of my
this was so far away.
Yeah, it has some amazing range for that move. Kind of sucks you into.
nothing. And
Oh, again with that move. Gets the kill here. That should be it.
He got every floor break.
Oh, never mind. He didn't kill.
The perfect John Ding. Look at the 3-0
Perfect
kill,
anyway.
John.
Damn, is he going to 3-0 him?
Looking good for our hero here.
How dare you send me to the loser bracket?
Big opportunity here.
Man.
Again, just chopping away with these lows.
Look at what
Taejon
damage that did.
Oh my god, the counter hit on the last hit there of forward 2-1-4. Look at the damage here. Pushing towards the wall. Sidestep Tooth Fairy.
Getting crazy. Look at some Tooth Fairy action. Doesn't find it.
Oop.
Oh, no.
Factory 3,
Now with
4.
Rage, last chance in the tournament.
He's trying to kill him. He's trying to style loan on him.
And John Ding
Damn, dude, that was free.
gets his run back from the winner's
You got to give it up, though.
bracket.
Taejon from India getting third place here at this tournament. Kind of coming out of nowhere.
Big chunk of points going forward.
Taking
Yeah, that was
a bunch
crazy,
of points
dude.
here. I'm sure that messed up the leaderboards quite a bit.
Damn, look at the crowd fan right here. There's Love Need.
Oh, there is Love Need. Yeah, Dr. Love Need.
Really good showing. I mean, this is definitely a great
Man,
setup
I
for
don't think
next
Arsenal
year.
Nash was here.
Even though this-
Was he really at a C major?
I don't think so. We couldn't find him in the bracket. So it might not have been this year. It might have been another year.
Have a lot more of this international competition.
But yeah, this tournament was incredibly stacked, but it's not over just yet, right? We know that we have AK sitting still on the winner side of grand finals, so he's going to have to play up against John Ding next. They must not have been in this tournament up till this point. That's what that means for sure, right? Because AK made it there on the winner side. Johnny was on the winner side, but he lost to Taejon, and so he didn't meet AK in loser bracket, obviously. So this will be their first time meeting in this tournament.
Able to close that. So we know what our finals is going to be now. We have Korea's Jun Ding from UIU at this time, still with UIU, going up against Playbook Elite's AK, still with Playbook as well.
Damn, committed sponsors. I love it.
Yep. Philippines versus Korea. As we head into our grand finals, of course, because AK sitting in the grand finals from the winner's
Wait,
side.
it might be here. Because I see Juna's face again.
Oh, Jiyun's trying to summon somebody to walk in front of the camera. I see it. Oh no, they're gonna cut it again. They don't want to get you in trouble.
That look at Juna's pose. It's like stuck there, dude.
Yep.
What's he looking at?
That's hilarious.
I don't know. Is it happening? No, it's a guy in the back.
And that's definitely true, but
Nothing?
let's talk about
Damn.
AK.
Juna's face just
You
always
really
looks
want
like
this to
that.
happen?
I really want to see it again.
Very strong region when it comes to Tekken.
Dang it. I don't think it's gonna happen now.
Damn, look at the stare. The what did I do last night stare from Jiyuna.
Time to win it.
How did I get here?
There's a lot of players
Right? Yeah, he's trying to figure out his life. He's like, what happened? Where were we?
guys, tweeted out
Yeah. that's
Nodding
what
his
it
head.
was.
He's starting to remember now. Get the blood flowing. Shout outs to Anime Illuminati, of course.
for Tekken 7.
My favorite ball player, Jiyuna.
Yes. Oh, dude, that one time we were at BAM and he was playing on stage and he asked me what to do between rounds. And I told him what to do. He didn't listen. He's like, no, it wasn't even between rounds. You have to hit a rage on someone. Oh my God.
It was so funny because we entered the team tournament there. So it was us entering and we were feeling it. We're like, okay, this is the American team. Let's all use Paul. And I think we all used Paul except for Steve, right? Was that it?
Yeah, I think he used King.
Yeah, we all used Paul and we got destroyed first round.
We got hella destroyed by Nakuma.
Yeah.
What's his name? Z, stuff with Z. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I forgot.
Shout out to that guy.
I mean, coming from that loser,
Beat us. Dang it.
we haven't
Yeah, and I think that was the last time I played in like a team tournament. That was.
Oh, we played a Master Cup after that.
Oh yeah, okay. You're right. I forgot about that.
We did good there, didn't we?
We did better.
Yeah, we did better. We did better. We didn't go out 0-1 or whatever. So that's always good.
We beat the Tekken Joshibu team.
We did.
Of the people that
Yeah,
don't play
right.
the game competitively. We barely
They got
squeaked
body
it out.
by-
Steve, I
Hey,
felt like
look.
Steve was gonna fight them. He was so hyped. I definitely felt bad for them because Steve was like cursing and everything. He was like, yeah, yeah.
It's a good thing that the arcade cabinets are back to back, right? So it was like hella space, so they actually like couldn't like see Steve getting all crazy. Maybe a small chance they couldn't even hear him either. Seems unlikely.
Well, they definitely couldn't understand him, but they definitely probably understood the words that he was saying. Those profanities. There's probably a clip of that. I'm gonna look for it on Twitter later. I'm gonna retweet it so you guys can see how vulgar Steve was. We're just trying to play the game, have fun.
Too many strong zeros at Match Cup. We didn't have too many strong zeros. We were okay on strong zeros.
No,
at
we
Match Cup.
the only time there were too many strong zeros was towards the end of the day, not during competition time.
Yeah, definitely not. And in that, yeah, we won't even talk.
I feel like
Strong zeros are powerful though.
I feel like the convenience store ran out by the time we got towards the end, anyways.
Oh, we did have strong zeros. I remember now. I do remember now.
I mean, Jiyuna was
And
there. You
Match
have
Cup
to
was
have
tight.
had him. I mean, Jiyuna's
Right.
still there. Look at him. He hasn't moved. He's been staring.
He's still nodding his head and
He's been
smiling back
staring.
there. There's got to have some strong zeros in one of these convenience stores.
Mm-hmm.
They've been
Damn.
going at it. Look, man, he is focused.
I'm gonna pull it up.
All right, pull it up, Rip. Let us know what you find
What am I
here.
pulling up?
I don't know. You're looking up something.
I'm looking up the closest location that sells strong zeros to the venue right now.
Is that a
Singapore.
BlackBerry? What are you using?
It's actually funny because like it's the same phone.
Like a
but this is
folio
like-
case for your phone. Okay, gotcha.
It's a folio, exactly.
Didn't you lose your Oh no, that was Master Cup. That was Master Cup. You lost.
It was that same folio though. I lost the whole damn thing in Master Cup. That's also the same one that I dropped with snowboarding with Japan in Evo Japan this year. And some random guy found it and brought it to me.
The beauty of Japan. Righting wrongs right there.
Yeah, dude.
Anyways, this is big. So Junding right now, again, as mentioned, loser's bracket. He has to win 2 sets of 3 out of 5 to even win the tournament. But he's going to have his work cut out for him. He's going up against the boy wonder, AK from the Philippines.
This seems impossible for Junding.
Impossible.
Like 2 sets against AK? And AK is like a winner side of grand finals?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
But AK, there is a characteristic about AK, and I hate to say this, obviously he's a great player. But there is always that element where he gets second place more than he gets first.
Damn. Is that what we're going to see here, Mark?
It could be. It could be. You know, I don't remember this tournament too well, but we're obviously going into this. We're going to see how he's able to perform. I think early on we'll see whether or not, because, you know, again, Lucky Chloe versus Shaheen, we'll see. We will see. Open stage.
Lucky Chloe?
Oh, wow, that's a huge jump.
So if he goes to Berlin or Canada Cup,
That's so crazy, right? Because he picked Eddie only against Taejon because Taejon beat his Lucky Chloe earlier. But for everyone else in top 8, he's used Lucky Chloe.
Yeah, I think that's the strength of having dual characters, of course, is knowing which characters will work in a certain matchup. Obviously, he failed early on with this character, having the buffer of the loser's bracket, able to make the switch with Eddie, right?
Dude, that hop kick there from Junding looked like it was on reaction to the low from AK. Man,
he definitely
speaking about reactions.
He definitely pumped up right between this matchup, trying to get his focus. Okay, no punish there. Did not go for a jab punish. Let's see what he does here. They're about even on live here. The rush down here from Junding. Looking for this opening, but again, AK, he has a loaded gun here with the rage.
Yeah,
there was a zoom in for the rage art there. He did not have enough life.
He got danced on.
Oh, counter hit.
Hey.
Ooh, that's big. The follow-up there with the down forward 2 just frame. With timing, baby. Oh.
Doesn't work out though, but a huge likelihood for
AK really looking like he's having an issue here in the matchup. He's just letting Junding attack him.
Yeah, it's weird,
Maybe this
right?
is a sense of unfamiliarity of fighting the character. Oh, there's a hop kick. That was huge. That was a nice one. He was able to thread that needle.
And after the 1-2 dance, Johnny's usually been doing the high tech.
Life burst close.
Oh, and there was no punish either.
Oh. And he down forward 2's the rage drive? Wow.
And that's an AK classic. His ability to use down forward 2 and hop kick and kind of get it in a way where it interrupts his opponent is one of the best out there.
Accidental jump this time. Junding with the conversion.
Oh, sliding.
And again, if you guys are tuning in right now, this is the grand finals of Southeast Asia Majors 2018. So this is part of the Tekken World Tour Throwback Series, where we look back at older tournaments. We have live commentary, just talking about what we saw in the past. So we're trying to find out who's going to win between Junding and AK.
Crowd got hype. I don't know if that was for Blade. Oh, that was for Blade.
Is that enough? It is.
Come on, man.
Easy.
You gotta push these people apart, man.
Yeah. Junding, good luck, bro. Stopping AK. 2 sets. With Lucky Chloe against Shaheen.
Nice.
What season was it when they said that Shaheen was dead?
How did he block that? That was crazy.
Wasn't that this year?
I think it was, right?
I think it was. Yeah, and that was the year that Lohai got second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this year.
Shaheen was everywhere in the top 3.
Yup.
Shaheen's dead. Oh, man.
Oh, nice. Again, that was a big hop kick. He's so good at utilizing that hop kick here in the matchup here. What's the mix-up? Goes with the down back 4. AK is so good with his hop kick, too.
Crazy hop kick battle for grand finals.
Man, I see someone say the next TWT final should be in the Philippines. That would be so crazy, dude.
Dude, you know the crowd's definitely going to bring the hype there.
We would need security, like, to keep people away from people.
The fans there are massively hyped and excited for just everyone that's
I don't
out
mean
there.
I don't mean it all for safety reasons. I just mean for just to keep space for people to walk around.
Gets the first game here in the grand finals.
Damn. AKM 1-0. Junding thinking it over.
He's gonna. I feel like he's gonna switch. I feel like he has to switch, right?
Is this the event where he puts the can in his mouth? No, that was Evo, right?
Well, I've seen that multiple times, bro.
Yeah, I think that's just his strat now.
That's how he psychs out his opponent.
Yeah. Do you think he can do a water bottle or just cans?
I mean, he's done a Red Bull can, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he could probably do a normal can.
A normal can?
Yep.
Like that. No, that's like energy drink size. I think the one that AK had right there.
Yeah, he has
Normal
a small,
can? No,
the
maybe.
thin Coke, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, man. I believe in Junding, man. He's a weightlifter. He can do whatever he wants.
He's used to pushing the limits, right? You don't
Yep.
work out without pushing the limits.
Yep, and he's. I mean, I don't know if you guys have been following his Twitter, but he's looking great, man. He's been focused here during the pandemic.
Oh yeah, on his workout, dude. This is like the best shape I've ever seen John Ding in.
He's not
Yep.
wrong. That was beautiful.
Oh, he did switch to Eddie. Here we go. This is where it's gonna get interesting now.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
delay hop kick.
He still thinks he's Chloe. Doing hop kicks.
I feel like I would not want to play.
I mean,
Right now,
AK's
AK's
that
gonna
player
push.
though. Where like sometimes he'll just keep on sliding. Crouch dash picks up all day. So John Ding there, thinking maybe he'll go for one here, delay hop kick.
Yeah, but he's been catching him. And one of the things to watch in this matchup in particular is that sidestep 3+4, which Junding just pulled off here combo-wise. I think that just mixing up with the different lows and the whiff punishing is gonna go a long way. He's gonna get the launcher. He's gonna block it. Never
Dude,
mind. Dead.
Twice in that one round, AK tried to use the wall jump to get out of there, and both times John Ding triple backdashed out to get the whip punish on it. That was sick.
Oh, he doesn't get the follow here, but he has him at the back.
Crazy looking.
Rear entry. Gotta be
Protect
careful.
the rear.
Sidewalk on the
Oh, look at this. AK's looking really good. And you gotta think here because AK has a lot of practice against Eddie in general. Dojin from the Philippines. There's a few other players that use Eddie as well in the Philippines. So you would think he has some experience in this matchup. But the problem is, Junding is different. Junding is probably widely considered probably the best Eddie in the world, right?
I think so.
John Ding bringing it back.
So that's, I think, where it differs. He might be used to other mix-ups and matchups, but hey, look at that. Junding stealing away another round, 2 rounds straight here, looking to tie things up.
That was like a respect call out to do that crazy mid there. He's like, I know you're good enough to fuzzy the low option here. I'm just gonna go for the mid.
That's the thing. We got to call this out. The mid and those extensions where he has like the down 4 3+4 ender, those are all launch punishable, right? They're all launch punishable. But the fact that he was able to do it and land it, it just shows here. Like, hey, you better. He put him on notice pretty much there.
Yeah, he's letting him know that he's not going to be predictable. Yeah, he's going to take the risky options if necessary. So he's going to have to guess.
There we go. Gets the added hit there. The relax 3 unscaled.
Oh, down back.
Oosh. Oh, the back. Oh, I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, God, got him.
Got him.
He should be able to end it here. This should be it. 2, 4, 3, and that's it. Last hit, of course, hitting unscaled is a grounded hit. 3 rounds to 1. Junding able to get on the scoreboard. Good stuff for him. Now,
Yeah,
AK's
still looking sleepy.
I feel like AK at this point has to be worrying here. He has to be worrying.
It's only one game.
That's how it all starts for AK.
It's first at 3.
That's how it
You
all
only
starts.
lost one game. It's Eddie. You're learning. He took that big risk. It's okay at this point. I think you can still get him. But the smile is not there right now.
Not yet. He still has to reset, right? He still has to reset to even be close to getting into contention. So AK has some buffer room here. We'll see how that works out. But of course, Junding able to capitalize on a lot of instances that we've seen so far. He's had a few baits where he's done a few tricks where he was using the handstand positioning, the sway back. He was able to get a lot of key hits here. The wall standing 1 is always going to be evidence that, forcing your opponent to whiff, getting to be able to pull off the wall standing 1-3 and get that big combo.
You don't say.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Have you not heard this guy? That was pretty good.
Wow.
I'm gonna do the next.
Okay, nice punish.
You said that last time, by the way.
Hey man, I gave you another chance. You let me down still. Here we go.
What's he going to do? Right now, AK playing a bit more defensive here, waiting for this opportunity.
Down 4-2. Oh, jeez. That
Damn.
wall bounce. Man, that animation is ridiculous. Wow.
Oh, he caught him again. He could have launched him there.
Yeah, he could have. He didn't believe AK would come forward.
Yeah.
Get off.
That's a big tell. 'Cause
Rodeo?
Now that he's seen that 2 times, I feel like Junding's going to take more liberties to be able to capitalize on these punishes.
Did it real fast.
Yeah, and AK was hell efficient for that rage drive.
Really hard to whip punish that move.
Telegraphed it like crazy, and John Ding gets the round because of it. I mean, he was pitching like, here? How about
You
here?
didn't even say ready, Steve.
Now he just threw it out too, right?
Now you're learning, huh?
Johnny didn't even duck it that time.
Junding is playing in just such a way that he can get interrupted or launched. It's actually pretty impressive to see. Here we go. There's a slide do. That's the thing is like for AK to open up his opponent, he's gonna have to go for the slide, the mix-ups. He's so good at doing this fake slide into the hop kick stuff like that.
Right.
So he's looking to catch his opponent with that. The problem is it's also forcing him to go for riskier tactics here, and that's maybe what Junding wants here. He wants to be able to capitalize on that kind of stuff. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
That was good.
Both players have rage.
Damn, he's...
Oh, he stood up. He's gonna block.
He didn't do anything. Oh, man.
You know, traditionally, if you're in that situation and you're Eddie and you force yourself to a move mix-up, the Rage Art will beat out everything except the quick stand. So good stuff there from Jun Ding.
I wonder if they've played before, you know, and this was like one of the things that AK hit him with. And this time he's like, this time I'm not going to hit a button. That would be a big call out.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, side stick was for all day.
Yeah, he's been landing that. He's so good at landing that. That's pretty much Eddie's sidestep there. That move itself is his sidestep.
Yeah.
Oh, nice punish there with the down back two. The follow-up here. Having him by the wall. Let's see if AK is able to get on the scoreboard. Is it going to be another skunk? There's the big low. Forcing him to do that is huge. Oh, he's dead.
Kid
He's dead.
confirmed. Important round there for AK. But yeah, John Ding has been so on point with everything so far. His punch game has been on point. But damn, look at the dash up down 4-2 from AK. That was nice.
Oh, I thought he was going to get the wall. It was creepy, man.
Checking everything. Confirming.
Oh my God.
Wow. I don't even know if that was a confirm. I think he just did that one.
It was with confidence. There you go. Final round. This is big because whoever gets this is going to be in the lead here in the set.
Wow. Yeah, you know, the crouch dash mix-up has not been working out for AK much, but that time it does. Doesn't quite reach the wall here.
This is big. See what he does here. Oh, the back 1+2. The follow-up here.
Back and then 12.
I was wondering if he wanted to launch there.
John Ding not letting him get free goals for the slide quarter circle 4-3.
Got him.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Get off of me, man.
Damn, he's still trying it. It's been broken every time.
AK with the raid, the low parry. All right,
You know he's looking for it.
Damage here to kill though. What's he gonna do with it? He drops the combo.
What? It left him out of rage, I guess?
Yeah, he still has it. Still can do a rage drive. Still can drop that rage drive out if he has to. John Ding not even in rage at 14 seconds on the clock, and that should do it. John Ding takes the lead, 2-1.
Whew.
Still needs to win this next one if he wants to have a chance of a reset, though. Man, the song hits. Final round. Fight.
All right, going back into the matchup here right now. As you see, Jun Ding really changing things up here. AK starting to show the look of frustration on his face.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, you know, that smile's gone, dude.
You gotta throw a snarl in there.
That smile from the early in the top 8, dude. I was like, dude, there's the kid. AK.
Here we go.
Things are falling apart, man.
Looking to reset the bracket.
Man, these dudes are banging. That's what I like to see. John Ding thinking about it.
Thinking about it here.
I don't blame him.
Does he? I mean, who are the other characters AK uses in Tekken 7 anyway? Outside of Shahid.
He later on, most recently, he ended up using Akuma, but he can use pretty much the entire cast. I've been watching a lot of the action from where they've been playing, you know, their national events, and he's able to use pretty much every single character. He used Jack in tournament recently too. So
wow. I was trying to think of
ended up
back
beating
at this
me in
time,
tournament with Jack before too.
John Ding is in the chat right now. I was like, no. What's up, John Ding?
John Ding watching some of his old work. Eddie Gordo, maybe he's giving him nightmares right now. Who knows? He's made the transition where he switched over to a different character.
Julia? Come on.
He's found some
Julia?
success. Hey, you know, she's all right.
She's hella good. She's hella good.
Not bad for a streamer, right?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Rage drops to make sure you're not going to get away from him, even if it's just a little
Let's see. AK still looking for these down 4-2s here.
Uh-oh.
I love that move.
Again, just chopping away.
Punish.
What?
Oh, he didn't get anything there. Oh, this is maybe just a lack of unfamiliarity. He's going to get the wall here, though. This could be huge. Oh, just short of it. Not able to get the follow-up.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the slide, the crouch dash mix-up, John Ding is defended correctly like 90% of the time.
Oh, they trade blows. What you going to do? Oh, he didn't sway back that time.
Rage drop is so good.
No, I thought he got out too.
He went for it. He went for the down back 1+2.
The classic, man. Down forward 1-1, down back 1+2. Big whip punish.
All right, finally knocks the PA up.
Oh, here we go.
Guaranteed? No, just takes the guess instead. Still finds a hit though. Block.
Nice, again, getting that big block.
These are big conversions.
Oh, and he's gonna get the kill. One more mix-up could do it. Oh, he was calm enough.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, still looking for reset here. John Ding coming from loser bracket.
fight.
Put that by Taejon.
Did you say it with me? That was pretty
AK undefeated in this tournament until this point so far.
Do that one again. We're gonna do that one
So far, maybe he wins the tournament here, maybe he doesn't. I don't know.
John Ding, 2-1.
See what we got here. Goes for the running three, gets the punish here. Here comes AK pushing towards the other side.
Swag serving on his body.
And you know, AK does have the lead here in this round, or in this match. But I feel like it's not phasing Junding at all. He is not afraid defensively to just stay in his face. Oh, and again with the sidestep 3+4. He's so good at landing that.
And he's tried rodeo like 8 times. AK's broken every single time.
Nice chase right there on the hands.
What you gonna do?
Trying so hard to close.
Oh, he was out of range there. He could have launched him.
He might be able to close out the step, but if John Ding wins, we're gonna get a reset.
Again, gotta watch out. Might get clipped by it.
Right now. 13 seconds left on the
Oh,
Didn't find
there's
the
no
spark.
time.
Interrupt and the conversion.
Time winding down. He's got a rage art. Does he spend it here?
Rage.
Doesn't spend it. Some time still on the clock.
50-50.
This is big.
Oh, God.
Final match.
This could have gone either way. This could have gone either way. This is crazy.
Classic Tekken, baby.
Final match here in set number 1.
And if he had done the rage art, he would've-
John Ding making crazy faces back there.
John Ding would've had more time.
That was interesting to not go for the rage.
AK's going
AK's
crazy.
face. Damn. Get aggressive.
Focused. It's almost as crazy as Juna's face.
Almost. Jude's still looking over to the side. He just, I don't know what he's seeing over there. Oh, man.
Tournament point match.
All right, all right. So it's 2-2 now. One more game to see if we get a reset or if the tournament's over.
From an old cartoon. That is
All right, if you guys are tuning in right now, this is the Tekken World Tour throwback. We're looking at a tournament from in the past. This is Southeast Asia Majors from Singapore, 2018. An older version of Tekken, of course.
Season 2, though. Don't let the life bars trick you.
Season 2.
just throws me off. We gotta fix that. All right.
All right, here we go. Junding versus AK, Precipice of Fate. Look at that. Oh, nice. Able to pull out the down forward, too. It's a move that he kind of sealed away and didn't really use too much in the matchup so far.
True.
Oh, there you go again. This time getting the throw. That's an unbreakable throw. What's the follow-up into the big boot to the chest?
Damn. Nicely done, John Ding. First
Only the
round here.
strong. Showing this capoeira off. Really effective in the matchup so far.
A lot more respect when it comes
He's been making a lot of adjustments. Junding has been, you know, really putting AK through the ringer as far as the tricks he has here, the different baits that he has, and he's been successful at landing a lot of it. Good block there from AK. That's big, and he did the right punish too. That does kind of push them further away. He should be able to get close to the wall.
Yeah, AK looking for the wall splat here.
Ouch, finishes the string this time against the crumple.
Doesn't need it.
Oh, but he drops the combo. This could be big.
He's had so many drop combos this set.
Now what? Oh, good block, and he gets the punish. That's very punishable on block.
First round on the side of 8.
Here we go.
Big call out there. You don't want to duck at the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Some nice block there from AK. Right choice. 1 round apiece here. Final game.
Again, trying to fish with that
confirmed.
sidestep attack. And that's the thing, too. You're going to see a lot of this going back and forth. Oh, there's a big launch. Finally gives the launch
Telling
punish
you.
afterwards. While standing, too, of course. Launch punishable. Picks up. Good block. Bad punish.
Ooh, wow.
What?
a whiff.
Did you see the pushback on that?
Yeah, that was crazy. And look, he's going to get the round. Uh-oh. Reset point for Junding.
Oh. Come on, AK. You can still do it. Don't give up.
Look at this.
Pass
Now the
AK.
pokes. The quick high pokes coming out here from Junding, making use of 1+2. The follow-up here. He's trying to bait him again. He's trying to use that sidestep 3+4.
gonna
The thing
work.
is, the fear of sidestep 3+4 kind of clipping you opens it up for Junding to use his low attacks.
John Ding in the chat right now says, "Come on, John Ding."
You got to cheer for yourself. If you can't do it, who will, right?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Follow-up slip kicks work.
Slippery kicks.
This is big. He has an opportunity at the wall. Down 2-3. Relax. Gets blocked. No launch though. No punish. I mean.
Double rage. John Ding for the reset.
Point in time. Eddie also has
AK to send the final round.
They're dancing a little bit.
What are they going to do? 10 seconds left. Here we go. He initiates. Oh my gosh. He gets the
Counter
follow-up.
confirmed.
Tournament point for AK. Reset point for John Ding.
This is huge. This is such a big
That was
round.
Clutch from AK. Here we go. Crouch dash makes
I
up
feel
the
like
threat
Steve
now.
walked away from the commentary table.
He had to grab himself.
Oh, he could have had a launch there.
Rodeo throw did not
Rodeo finally still broken. Okay.
Gonna happen. He caught him coming in. John Ding gets the first combo here. He's got a good
Oh,
life
he's going
lead
to have the
and
wall here. Gets the
position as
guaranteed
well.
follow-up. What's the mix-up?
No.
Oh, he clipped him out of the air. He's not going to get a launch.
I can't even talk.
Got him stepping. Put him on the wall. Huge lead for John Ding, trying to get the reset now.
Oh, this is big.
He's up. He's got the red stuff.
And access to the blue stuff, too.
Yeah, that's what he's fishing for.
Oh,
Tell him,
man.
The block
Oh, and
might
that's
be
it.
the reset.
That's going to be it.
John Ding gonna reset.
Reset. Damn.
Okay.
Look at
All
AK.
right.
He's
Okay.
pissed.
It's getting dangerous.
Oh, he's cussing under there. I see that.
Yep. He's smart enough to hide his mouth lower on the overlay,
Mhm.
so we
Yeah,
don't
he's
get to
like,
see what he says, but he's definitely saying something.
I need a case.
John Ding
Woohoo.
with the Eddie.
Are you sure?
All right.
Resets the whole thing.
This is huge. So now it's a race to 3 to find out who's going to be the champion of C Major.
I know, right? Get ready. For
Damn, first to 3 here.
I know, right?
AK taking his time. He should take a lot of time.
It was AK's
I feel
tournament,
like-
man. I feel like he had it right there.
Can't believe
I feel like, if you lose in this situation, you should go take a walk. Just take a 30-second walk. Just walk away and come back. Make an actual reset.
Usually players do after a reset. They'll they'll get up, they'll calm down. They don't go right into the match right away. You have the you obviously have the opportunity to. Here we go. Into the match. Open stage. John Ding versus AK, a brand new set, the final set of the tournament.
Yeah, man. Seriously though, John Ding's defense and the crouch dash mix up, it's got to be like 90+%.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Break
God.
your legs.
You can't slide if you
Big
don't
counter hit there on the down forward 4, and he goes for it, but he does it a little bit too late, it looks like. He was able to avoid or
yeah.
evade the launch.
Oh, what a duck.
These guys
Let's see what AK does here in the matchup.
up here.
Obviously, the momentum is in favor of John Ding, who just won the previous set.
Boots.
Oh, this time in the white.
Wow, regular grab?
Oh,
Ooh, and the back 4, able to close it out. Look at that.
that's a real
AK on the scoreboard here, taking the first round of the new set.
That's what makes kick
That's-
real.
I'm
What do you call
telling you,
Shaheen's back
real
for?
momentum, the inertia.
low parry.
I don't know what the name of it is.
Low parry conversion.
It's not a steel pedal.
Definitely not.
It's not a demon steel pedal.
Nope.
It's like a falcon steel pedal.
It has to be, yeah. I feel like, or like a lot of his moves are either named after like a bird or a scorpion.
Get off of me.
I like the bird reference for steel pedal instead of. It could be like a pedal. Never mind. Down for 2, big time.
Well, it's named in the move list. We can look it up,
Committed to getting the
but I'm not about that life. Someone in the chat will say
Nope.
it.
And now I think he understands. Take the lesser, get the
Okay.
damage, reassert that.
He's gonna go for it. Goes for the hop kick, trying to put him in the mix. This time getting a nice whip
Ooh,
punish.
that was good.
He should be able to close it out. He should be able to.
All right, AK.
2 rounds. And the
How did he lose? How did he lose that first set?
I mean, he's pissed about it right now. This is like, man, I shouldn't have lost. All right, let's close it out here.
So good at it. The range, right?
Get him.
Him and Claudia have some of the longest range hop kicks in the game.
All right, gets the slide. Look at this. He is on a tear right now. He's going, threatening to take this 3 rounds straight here in this opening match. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
sliding them DMs.
This jerk
Not like this. Don't tell me Johnny
Oh
starts
my
making a
gosh.
comeback here.
knocked his head off.
No
This
way.
point, especially.
Not the worst thing that could happen.
Oh my.
Jumping out.
I got hit by it.
Down
I got
back.
hit, but whatever he was selling.
Doesn't
I bought
matter.
it.
Doesn't matter. AK
Okay,
gets
okay,
the first
okay,
game.
okay.
3 rounds straight.
Straight goes up 1-0 here.
Hear that,
Damn.
ref? 3 rounds straight.
Thinking about that.
What the hell just happened?
Tell him.
Why does
Man.
it punishing me like this?
That's impressive.
If I knew that we would do commentary over our commentary one day, I would have sent a message to my future self in some way. If I knew this was going to happen.
Oh,
Obviously, I
dude, we
didn't
gotta
know.
hella do it next time.
Next time you say something that will trigger another statement from us in the
Yeah.
future, that'll be
Yeah,
great.
hey, Rip, if you do a throwback of this one later, make sure you tell them about what happened at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, we're going to do
dude,
throwback on throwbacks.
throwback, 2
happened.
throws, 2 throwbacks. Oh, man. This could be next level. I can't wait for offline to come back.
Yeah, every time we're at an offline event and it becomes so epic, I'll be like, hey, when we do a throwback on this, make sure you do this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Damn, it's gonna be tight.
What happens here?
I can't wait, dude.
we're in a different age, man.
1-0 for
Anyways, going back into the matchup, AK is up 1-0 in the set right now. Junding's going to have to work on what he's going to do here to tie it up.
Oh,
Wow.
that's gonna hurt.
Walker gonna be a little bit short.
Really close to that breakable balcony. Needs to be careful with the whip punish. Nice small sidestep right there. Gonna give him a chance to
Uh-oh.
start his own offense.
Nice. He got the big counter hit. This is going to
Again.
be huge.
Yeah, John Ding waited a little bit too long to try to respond there. Now
Let's
AK
see what he
almost got
does.
some life here. In fact, he's got the life lead.
Still waiting for this opportunity. They're about even on life. Nice block. And like you said, he's been blocking most of those.
Block slide.
Yeah, he got hit by one slide last game.
Maybe
Everything
that was
else
a
is
bait.
blocked.
Maybe that was a bait to give him confidence, right?
In the slides, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see John.
I feel like that's a good tactic. Let him hit you with the slides when you have a lot of life. Kind of bait him into doing it later towards the end of the round as well.
The low.
Ooh, could work.
He's still sharp out here.
And he's starting to scout a lot more of these lows.
Nice.
Wow, didn't get the balcony though.
But I don't even think that corner of the balcony.
Yeah, but we're gonna go the other way. Not gonna do too much damage just because of the initial hit. Let's see what he does here on the mix-up. Look at the backdash.
It's one of Betty's specialties.
Nice whip punish.
Girl. Beautiful.
Oh, what are you
Whoa,
doing?
no.
You just set yourself up for a free combo.
Plenty of wrong options. Johnny just
Wow, look at the positioning here.
Oh, he
Damn,
wanted
he
the
cannot
break.
break it. He tried twice to break that balcony. No go.
The rage is gonna hit.
God,
gonna hurt.
no,
Is he-
the
is he
wall's in the
gonna
way.
kill?
Not dead. Oh, okay.
Yes, it's gonna kill. Damn, Junding
Alright.
looking to come back fierce. He has now 2 rounds straight here in match number 2, looking to tie things up.
The way this set has been going, man.
In the side.
AK that way again. It's a down back 2-1 for the whip punish. And look at AK ducking underneath the high there.
Uh-oh.
Both these guys so sharp.
He's looking good.
He's looking really good right now. Trying to extinguish the flame here from Junding. Let's see what he does.
Low, beautiful defense. Doesn't pull the trigger on the punish though. Might have got a balcony break out of it too.
He's really just throwing out that down forward too, trying to force like a wall situation where defensively there's not many options Junding's gonna have to do. But going for throws now. Oh, there
Damn,
it is.
there it
The
is again,
classic.
yeah. And AK's going back to the strategy of standing still too, right? There's a couple of things AK does to make himself unpredictable. Sometimes he'll stand still. Sometimes he'll stay ducking. You know, like to do the crouch dash mix up, and he'll just commit to it. You're like, he's gonna stand up. Like, I can't go low. I can't go mid. You know.
Yeah, he's forcing a reaction of his opponent, which is, I think, a great thing here to kind of control the pace, knowing what your options are going to be. Oh, again, a nice block here, but he has the wall. Let's see what he does with it. Minimizes the damage possibilities, of course, but another big block on the slide, and hey, he's looking to close it out. There it is.
With the perfect. Yep. Man, this is back and forth.
I don't remember it being this crazy close, so this is actually pretty exciting to see. It's nice to have short-term memory, man.
I just saw AK's hands were shaky there. If you go back and watch right here, AK missed his mouth with the can the first time.
It's a tell. That's a tell. It's either that or he's drank too much Coke. It's one or the other.
He definitely did one of these where he went like, and then you like had to adjust it up higher, you know?
Yep.
And I've definitely done that on stream as well. You try to play it off real smooth, like, no, I didn't miss. Just watered all out of your chin. It's like,
Yep. All of a sudden your shirt's wet. Like, what happened?
Yep. I was just drooling in the middle of the match. It's exciting, all right? All right, 1 game each so far.
Take the lead in the set.
Here we go, starting it off again.
Best option is against relax.
I mean, I feel like
Nice.
few, right?
Oh, he went for a hop kick there. Very interesting. Maybe he thought his opponent was going to be ducking.
He's been
Not
trying,
sure.
Man.
What a whip
Mirage, locked and loaded. And he had it right from the moment he switched to Eddie when he was playing against Taejon earlier, right? It's always one of the things I'm most impressed with, seeing Eddie players whip punch with that. Damn! That was like a double setup almost. Oh, in the back?
Oh, he had an opportunity. Oh, that was so sick, but he didn't get any damage off of it. Oh, he missed it. Oh my gosh. That could have ended up bad.
That was super bizarre. All right, AK still gets the round here.
Yeah, definitely bizarre love triangle there.
I feel like, you know, AK just has this thing where he doesn't play the same once he's in grand finals. You know, like the pressure of winning the tournament starts affecting the way he plays.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's true. I mean, you think about it, is because he really hasn't won a major international tournament yet, right? We've seen him so close many, many times. We're starting to see things unravel before our eyes here. He's in the lead,
Like,
but he's going to have to deal with this.
The game doesn't want him to win either. The camera's like, watch this.
Watch this. How can we best them? Show us the side.
Oh, no. Not like, okay, good block, good block.
Okay, that was good. That was good. That was good.
Dude, does AK win this game too? He's up 2 rounds.
Yeah. He's looking really good. He's looking poised to win the tournament here. Oh, look at that. Crunching the angles. Oh my god, a whiff punish.
So good.
Godlike whiff punish there. From Junding.
John Ding.
Okay, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do to keep him at the wall?
Beautiful.
Back 3-3.
Hey, all right. John Ding's still in this game now. It's not over till it's over. You need 3 rounds to win a
Here
game.
we go. John Ding trying to bring it back.
All right, let's see how he's going to break it down here. Right now, AK, again, still trying to harass with that low kick. But this time getting caught up in the mix-ups.
I mean,
Why are these down forward ones not hitting?
John Ding could be punching much harder.
Right.
Oh, again, he clipped him. Not going to get the follow-up for the combo, but it doesn't matter. He does have a nice life lead here.
And right there, just taking
Let's see what he does. Oh, that's a launch. Oh,
The
no,
wall
he
saves him.
bobbles it.
I mean, the wall is totally in the way there. That was like pretty good risk from John Ding. I don't know what the like max damage AK could have got out of that situation anyway without rage.
Oh, but the rodeo finally landing.
Yeah, finally, you're right.
Yowzas. Looking to close things out. A nice duck there. Final round. Here we go. Big match for the lead.
Oh no, not like this, AK. Not like this. You had a 2-round lead. 50-50. Good block. No punish. 3 of them in this one game.
Gosh.
At least just stop his foot, you know?
What are they doing?
Something.
Okay.
Again?
He goes for the low. This time landing. He's at a high percentage of landing that, you know. The
Yep.
unexpected. He's actually finishing it.
Because at the very first game they played, he threw out the mid mix up and caught him, right?
Yep.
So AK's been thinking about it ever since then.
It's been haunting him.
Float combo from AK though. Converts. Here's the
Yo.
attack. Trying to get to the wall.
Here we go. He's going to push towards the wall here. Not going to get the follow-up. Yes, he does.
Oh, he got it early
What?
along.
Wow.
What? The second benefit caught him?
Again and again. And he still gets the screw follow-up, but he misses the combo. Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
the punish is on point.
Oh, my gosh. He punished the mistake so hard.
And he let him get up for the mix instead of taking the guaranteed hit, too.
Go up 2-1.
Damn. AK blows the 2-round lead there.
Win the turn.
And that balcony was unbreakable. You know, like no matter what happened, no matter who went towards it, the cameraman would turn things around to make sure that balcony could not break.
I feel like right now John Ding is unbreakable. His resolve is unbreakable. He is. This momentum is going to carry him.
Hey,
This
John
momentum
Ding's
is
still
carry
in the chat. John Ding, if you're still in the chat,
How did you do this, John Ding?
not just that. I want to know if you were sleepy because you look super sleepy, like you didn't get any sleep the night before. I don't know. I think he's sleepy.
He hasn't slept since the day before where he qualified for top 8.
Could
Been
be.
training ever since.
Damn, we got a raid from Tasty Steve right now. You guys are just in time. This is the grand finals. We're
Yeah,
out
you
here at the
guys,
end. John Ding just took a reset, and it's up 2-1 now.
Tasty Steve's stream ended, but his commentary continues. You guys can hear him in the background.
Steve lives on through commentary right now.
Oh, he went for
Oh, he's trying to hurt him. He went for the crouching throw. Are you serious?
He's like, this is the time to close it out, boy.
This is true noise making.
Mm-hmm.
John Ding looking a lot more calm, calling out some of most of AK's options.
Backdash into whiff punish. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, John Ding starting to pull away here. Could this be it? Could this be his tournament now?
AK, what are you gonna do?
Exactly. What are you going to do in this situation? I mean, you had the lead. You had the biggest lead possible going into this. But now, at the deficit here, only a true master. Okay, he should be able to get the wall. Oh my gosh, he messed up the scorpion tail.
Nice backdash right there. He needs to be careful. Checks him with the down 4-1. That was still pretty risky.
Check him again.
Ouch.
Oh, never mind. Here comes John Ding.
Picks him up off the wall, and now John Ding back in this round. AK's got to close it out. Cannot afford to go down 2 rounds straight in the potential final
Damn,
game.
he's fishing for those down 4-2s again now.
Big opportunity there, but even on live, one solid hit from either player can do it.
18 seconds left on the clock, and that's what I'm
Oh,
Good
puts him in
choice, good
range.
choice.
And no, here we go. What you gonna do?
Doesn't work out.
Yeah, he went for the mid option.
What? The convert didn't work.
Oh my gosh, is that going to be enough?
He tried to get in the mix.
Set, point, game.
Oh no, AK, it's falling apart.
No, not like this.
Oh my God, AK, can you bring it back?
Nice, he gets the block that time.
He could have got more. John Ding with the throw tech now. Putting the pressure on.
Oh my gosh, he did it twice in a row.
Combo off of it.
This is not looking good for AK. Even though he does have the life lead here, he's letting John Ding go in offensively. You can feel the confidence in John Ding's pokes. Oh, this is big. This is big. You better kill
I'm
him.
stealing
You
that.
better kill him.
Oh yes, he can. All right, AK.
Easy kill, easy kill. It's not over yet. I love that though. Slide, fake forward, backdash, hop kick, whiff punish. Nice.
That was a lot of action in that short sequence there.
Oh, the slide.
Whoop, here we go.
He
Cross dash mix-ups are working now. Time to commit.
Got him.
Count and confirm.
Oh, this is big. This is huge. Dude, don't tell me this is going to go to a final.
It better.
Launch. Yes.
Yes.
The timing, he was able to get him on the landing. And look at this final round here for this match. Very decisive match because it's either tournament win or it's going to be
Or
all
we go to a
tied up.
final game. Yeah. John Ding. Can he close out the tournament here? This may be the closest he gets to it otherwise.
Damage right there.
What you going to do?
Giving him a lot more space. John Ding.
Look at this.
Pressure.
Spacing. AK deciding to backdash here. He's at a life deficit. He's going to have to be very careful how he approaches here.
Homing attack, but John Ding with the low post.
And John Ding, of course, neutralizing that by going into relax.
Turtling this round out.
And AK has not done a great job of punishing him when he's in relaxed.
Wow.
Oh, he's just, the threat of the slide there.
Yeah, time's winding down. John Ding gonna win by time.
Oh, he got him with the spring.
Big life in my time!
Could be it.
AK fell for that every single time, by the way.
2018.
Every time. John Ding, C Major 2018 champion.
He gives him the spin, the bow for the crowd.
Getting first place here.
What a set
Damn.
between these two players. AK falling short here in the tournament.
Fantastic performance
Still
here.
John Ding
smiling,
really
though.
showing his brilliance there.
AK, man, representing the Philippines.
Second place
Damn,
here.
John Ding.
But there is your champion.
I can't believe he won this tournament. He won CEO and this tournament this year.
He got a lot of points, man, in 2018. He really
That's
racked
crazy.
them up.
AK making it to grand finals all the way through the loser side.
That's actually crazy. He won CEO and C Major.
Through the winner side, excuse me. Some of the best playing we've seen.
Good job.
Is this
John
where
Ding.
the guy runs in front? All right, we'll never find out.
They're
We'll never
never
know.
gonna let it.
I mean,
They
It was
took it out.
Juna the whole time.
So
We got to protect my track record here. Nothing ever happened. I never cursed anyone out on camera, on stream, in top 8. Never.
But, man, that was a great set. We saw a lot of action here from all of the players. And it was just a nice set of memories that I did not remember so closely, but it was nice to relive it.
No, without a doubt. I mean, obviously we had, the crazy variety of countries there. Our 4 players on the winner side of top 8 were like India, Korea, Japan, and the Philippines. It's like you rarely ever get to see that in a tournament, especially in the top 8. We had all the Yamasa boys in this tournament. We got to see guys like Kudans, Kakoma, Nobi, Take, everybody was here basically. John Ding. Wasn't JDCR here too? I think he was here, but he wasn't competing or something.
Yeah,
at the
he was
time.
here for one day, I feel like. We saw him in the crowd. We're like, hey, what are you doing here?
Yeah, what the hell? JDCR is here, but he didn't enter the tournament. It's odd. But yeah, it was definitely a great time. I had a lot of fun. That was my first and only time in Singapore. But I really do love the country. It's like really a fun tournament. The food's good. The environment's good. Super clean. Like probably the cleanest place on the planet I've been to. It's just ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. But again, guys, thanks for tuning in. There's been a lot of fun here. We do have some events that are happening this weekend, so I want to invite you guys to make sure you guys check that out. We have the the Tekken Online Challenge for Australia that's happening on October the 17th. We have an open bracket tournament. If you're in the region of Australia, make sure you guys register right now. Sign up on the Smash GG page. You can find out more information on TekkenWorldTour.com. And, of course, we also have our U.S. Central event where we just opened registration. That's going to be happening the weekend of October 24th. Same thing as we've been doing for the other Tekken 7 online challenge events. We have a day of tournament, and then we have a day of exhibitions as well. We get to really highlight all the players in the region. We have the exhibitions happening this weekend. Any thoughts on the matchups, Rip? You have any expectations on what you're going to see?
I mean, I expect Dion Gray's going to win here, but Tin Lu, I haven't seen his law. I'm interested. I always love to see a good law player. I like to, dabble some information, aka steal strats. Then we've also got Alchemist down here, who I know is just like a very knowledgeable player. He's extremely knowledgeable, also a great commentator. Seeing him go up against Rekir should be a really fun match, especially if they run the Steve Murray the whole way through. I know Alchemist has tried to dabble in some Kazumi in the past, but I think his main character should be Steve. I hope that's what we get to watch. Daniel Stuckles, I'm not sure what to think about that one, but Geese versus Lucky Claw is a very odd character matchup. So, I think that could be just one of these wild bouts where we just will be unpredictable fun to watch.
Yeah, and that's going to be happening, of course, this weekend here in Australia. But for us, it's going to be our Friday evening. So make sure you guys order a pizza or something and just watch and enjoy some Tekken throughout the entire night. I know I'll be doing that. Excited to see these matchups. Of course, there's a lot of action that's going to be happening. Make sure you guys follow us on all of our different channels, whether it's the Tekken channel here on Twitch if you're watching here with us, on YouTube or on Facebook, and follow us on BNE Esports on Twitter as well. That's where you're going to get a lot of the updates. You get to see some of the interviews for the upcoming hype matches on the exhibitions, just more details on the Tekken online challenges in general.
Exactly. So make sure you guys are following, of course, right here, because tomorrow will be the Tekken Online Challenge. I said tomorrow because it's really, really late. Tomorrow night is when it actually starts, right? Because Australia's so far ahead of the future. But that does it for us here today for the TWT Throwback for C Major 2018. I'm Rip. That's MarkMan. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.
Out.
バンダイナムコ